So glad you're here. Let's get into tonight's episode of Ulkadian Odyssey.
Now you corrupted it, Brett. Like, I picture an all-sight guy, and he opens his mouth, and the tongue is just like a face on there that talks.
How do you know that hasn't happened?
So in the last episode, the group who is not named but call themselves the Fanny Pack Furries, is that what it was?
The Furries of Christ.
The Furries of Christ is another one.
No.
I was
Nobody
recommended the Shaggy
has
Stick.
actually disputed it.
The Fantastic Furries of Christ, then. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
The Fantastic
God.
Furries of
Longer.
Christ.
It's getting longer.
FF
And better.
AC OC. So you started your game last session in the Gnoll Den, and as you made your way through the Gnoll Den, you found out that the gnolls were actually being hunted by a creature unbeknownst to them. A giant man-eating plant. We got a couple good licks in and swallowed Okachiku whole, but you're able to free her, finding a magic item in the process and the remnants of the Imperial Dragoon of Vropia. Making your way back to the hamlet of Breus. Unbeknownst to the party, Ukachikuwu killed the Gnoll prisoner, lopping off its head. As the group made their way searching for the cultist, who was not there. As Roach, as a ranger, followed the tracks, he led you farther and farther to the east. And as he led you to the east, the group decided to take a little detour, going into this strange cave where they found these disgusting goatling creatures led by a powerful satyr. With some pretty smooth trickery, Alrendi and Roak were able to trick the satyr into trading them a magical item for a bar of soap. And after they made the magical item trade, they hurried off out of the cave. Once they made it out of the cave, they went a little bit farther east where they found the temple walls of the ruins that they were searching for. And just to give you guys a quick little brief description of what you saw before we start the game, I'll bring up the map. Spooky music check. Adjust. There we go. So, temple walls of this old half-buried temple under the rock in the ground rise above the group. A horse stands tethered to a nearby rock, quietly watching you as you approach. You see humanoid footprints leading away from the horse, and humanoid footprints that you've been following from the cultist, all leading to this set of 12-foot high wooden double doors at the front of this temple. So the way it looks is there's a small section of the temple with the doors, and the temple goes into the ground. There's like an elevation that leads into the ground. Makes you believe that this temple, which is made of huge limestone blocks, has either been recently uncovered or dug up in some way, but it looks ancient, centuries old. The horse seems well trained, and it just watches you as you approach. But as the six of you approach the doors, midday on the 9th of Guaris, springtime, what would you all like to do?
So I know you said that the horse looks well trained, but does it look like it's fed well, or does it look really weary? Does it
So
beat up in any way?
approaching the horse looks to be a war horse. Although it doesn't have as much of elaborate plate mail like guarding it, horse equipment, as you would expect. There's two saddles on the sides. The saddles bags appear to be empty and unlatched by the buckle. The horse appears fine, eating a little bit of grass on the side. Doesn't really have a care in the world.
Is there an insignia on the saddle or any kind of markings on the horse that would identify it?
Looking at the horse, kind of approaching it, looking around for markings. Yeah, looks nothing that would stick out. It's definitely owned by someone with status or someone important, someone with money.
Can Ook approach the horse? You said there are any bags on it or anything? I didn't even hear that.
There are
Saddlebags?
saddlebags, but the saddlebags appear empty, and the saddlebags, the little buckles, are unlatched. Like someone
Okay, yeah.
pulled something out of it.
Roach, you helped us find the tracks to lead here, right?
Yes.
Would you do us the honors and perhaps open the door and scour what is inside? Or
So
maybe
how
there's
big is
another
the
way
door?
around?
Are there any other openings that I can see?
There's no other openings, and the only part of this temple that is above ground that you can see is this little part by the doors. So the temple is like half buried, and just these 12-foot doors, and then the limestone rock around the doors is emerging from the ground.
Well, if we open these doors, it's going to make a noise.
Maybe we should find another way around.
If there even is another way in.
Doesn't look like there would be.
I think there will be.
Did you
Ook is
say you
gonna
think
walk
they
up to
were?
the door, and she's gonna like put her head against it. Can she hear anything? Probably not, but
Make a
and then smell it.
perception check. So with the 7 around you, it is midday. It is a sunny spring day. Besides this temple that is emerging from this little bit of hillside, all around you is just the same wheat, golden fields of Ulkadia. There's no like heavy tree form or nothing else that sticks out. This is almost like a strange place for a temple in the middle of just a hill set. It's strange for it to even be here, but listening behind the doors too, there's no sound.
Well, she's not even gonna look to the party. She's just gonna slowly open the door
Okay.
and be very intent with her listening, I suppose.
The door is unlocked if you want to push it open.
Yes, ever so slowly.
Click on the door.
Oh yeah, that's right. Ooh.
We did that at the same time.
So the door opens with a loud, almost like grinding sound as it pushes against the limestone. And as it does, the first thing you notice is there is a perfume in the air. It's a very sweet smell. It smells of lilac, which is very common in Ulkadia for oracles to use as incense. The staircase descends to the lower levels, from where you can see warm glow of firelight dancing on the ornate walls of this lost temple. 2 large, almost 12 to 13 foot long snakes are slithering around in this area. And then further down the hall, you can barely make out from your vantage point. Looks to be boxes and barrels are stacked against the wall. The snakes don't appear agitated. They just kind of slither around a bit, slowly moving. But they also don't seem to act like they noticed you open the door.
I could attempt to scout further.
I mean, with that headdress on your head. You look just like one of them now.
Nobody objects. I'm gonna move into scout.
Luke's gonna step aside. She's gonna kind of closely watch and be ready if anything
Fine.
goes sideways.
Baron's gonna watch as well.
Okay. So you feel pretty stealthy, but you do know that if you walk into the room, there's nothing really to hide behind, so the snakes will see you. But they may not act aggressive, depending on your because you do have that magical headdress that lets you speak to snakes. It gives you some protection.
Harry Potter.
Slytherin.
Slytherin. Keep creeping forward. We're just looking for people rather than the snakes right now.
Oh, you...
So as you walk in a little bit farther, a couple things that stick out to you. One is your 13 passive perceptions. You see another snake in the back corner, barely with your dark vision, out of the edge of the torches. That's just kind of moving their way slowly in between the boxes and the barrels. But as you do step in, the snakes react to your presence. They don't react hostile. They just kind of move towards you a little bit. And then the closest one to you raises up ever so slightly.
I need to read this.
It's almost like it's looking at you, waiting for you to do something. A couple of seconds pass. The one to your north also moves a little bit closer and
He's
also
talking,
sits
but
up.
he's not making sound.
Well, I was reading the headdress. I was trying to see everything it could do.
So both snakes are like sitting up like this at you.
I've never used the animal messenger spell quick. 1 second.
I would like to make sure I would keep an eye on us in our surrounding area outside the temple doors, just to be looking around.
Okay. She closed the door. She closed the door behind you.
All right. So they're more intent on. That's the only thing.
They're not attacking
They're not
you.
aggressive.
They're not aggressive. You don't know if that's because they're friendly or if because they're responding to your magical helmet.
Do something.
But you also can tell that the more seconds pass, the more their heads sway, like they're almost getting agitated waiting.
Well, it's. I suppose I could try animal messenger to
Yes.
Aspastis or whatever the fuck. Aspasia.
Asparagus?
Yeah.
Razrika has granted Cal inspiration. And Roach.
Nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do animal messenger to do Aspasia.
Okay.
Wait, sorry, what does that spell even do?
It
But
sends
it
one of
just talks to him.
It would send one of the snakes to send him a message or whatever.
Oh,
I believe.
Yeah, you use an animal to deliver a message.
I think I set it up to where in your headdress you can click on spell. I don't know if you can cast it.
I don't think you can cast it.
Okay. So animal messenger. Use an animal to deliver the message. Choose so it has to be a tiny beast.
Oh fuck! All right.
A tiny snake.
But there aren't any tiny snakes. They're all fucking huge.
They're all very long snakes.
Alright.
Just act like you own the place.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's try and walk past.
Just be like Daddy's home.
So you want to try to walk past them? So when you take a 5-foot step, both
Yeah.
snakes slowly start to like invade the space in front of you. They rise up again.
Use your parcel tongue, Harry.
I can't speak to snakes with it.
Oh, I thought you could.
Now that you've stepped in a little bit deeper too in this section, Roach, the smell of the incense is much stronger. And you guys see Roach step up and then see the two snakes move in front of him.
Hmm.
They have a greater CR rating than 1/4.
That's true. The snake that was in the boxes is starting to make his way.
I'm gonna go stealth.
Okay.
And then try to sneak down a bit. Not to where they can fully see me with their vision.
Uka's gonna get her great axe ready too and ready to run in there.
Good.
Would I have any clue on what to do here? Because we haven't gotten any information about this place.
It's true.
Sucks to suck. I want to. Alrendy's
hand
gonna
out
lean
to pet
forward a
them.
little bit and throw a ration into the room.
Okay. Are you like chucking it at their face or like kind of to the sides or next to Roach?
Yeah, like over right over there. So
So you toss a ration into the room and lands next to Roach. So Roach, you hear as the ration falls behind you. The snakes move back to you.
It's just elven bread.
It's not time for the second breakfast.
You guys, this isn't looking very good. I think we should go intervene.
I think we should.
I've never been a fan of
intervene as
snakes.
Instead of like run, I'm just gonna slowly kind of advance into the temple. And if they show any like aggressive movements, like they're gonna lunge, she's gonna run forward.
I have no idea what to do.
So however close I can get before they do that.
The snake from the back of the wall where the barrels were is now just slowly gliding across the floor of this limestone floor towards you. Both are still just sitting up there staring at Roach, swaying.
Gonna go down one more and see if I can get Roach's attention.
The snake looks at you,
They
Varric.
come back a little bit.
Do you still have that ornate dagger?
I do.
Maybe if you like show it to them, like it's familiar or something.
Can I
They
use
don't seem aggressive.
prestidigitation
They don't seem like
to-
they're gonna eat us.
Can I use prestidigitation to make an illusionary image? Illusionary image that is a mouse, because it has to fit in my hand.
Okay.
And I want to put it next to Roach, like the ration was.
Okay.
I feel like you're insulting them at this point.
Well,
They're
someone
gonna
needs
look
to
at me
do
and be
something.
like,
It's the same
they're
thing.
gonna look at me and I'm a rat, so they're gonna try to eat me.
Yeah, yeah.
You're just a really big rat.
So the group,
Oh,
you see this little mouse appear next to Roach. And then the snakes kind of look over at the rat. Look back to Roach.
I'm gonna try and back.
Don't bring it over here. I dispel
Uka's
it.
gonna step up.
As you slowly back away from the snakes, they keep their position because so this is a very large room and the staircase leads upward, but there's nothing to hide behind. So whenever you come down the stairs, you're like in full sight, back and forth, snakes to people. So they see all of you starting to walk down this hallway, and now they're all kind of standing at attention, almost like gatekeepers. And as you make your way in, back snake is also moving forward, slithering up. It is now also perching upwards. It sits up about 5 feet in height as it moves forward too.
These aren't
We-
normal snakes. We should just try to talk to it.
How?
You have something
Just
to talk
talk.
to it?
It wasn't responding to
hello
any
there,
food.
Snake. Ook like waves awkwardly.
Greetings.
Yeah, fucks!
Damn it. Kill them all.
Why have you come to the ruins of Carthus? This is the middle one speaking. It sits up about a foot higher now than the other two.
We have come here for a man by the name of Aspasia. Ook is kind of looking towards the group because she's kind of unsure. I don't know what I'm doing.
Have you been freed from your stone slumber?
That we have.
An offering shall be made for passage, and you will all be able to walk and stand before Cerberus, the great beast.
We were not told of a sacrifice.
Roak
This
would
day.
actually walk forward with the Decipula plant parts and kind of lay them at the snake's, not feet, but their tails.
We are not worthy of offerings. Must present them to the Great One.
Roak would ask them to show the way or lead the way.
They slowly kind of move to the sides, slithering out of your way. And because you all have said that you are stone, like reborn, they kind of sit up at attention, almost like you're going to walk past knights into like a throne room of sorts. Continue forward and be blessed.
Was it Varric that had? Varric, did you have that ornate dagger?
Yes, I did.
Ook is gonna just whisper to him. You might want to have that ready at the hand because it might be useful if we need it for
I will be
convincing.
ready to bring it out.
So as you come around the corner, the first thing that you guys see is the stairs descend into a large room that lacks the same tile floors that you've seen so far. In this place, it looks to be raw earth, but above you, a dome reaches up about 30 feet. In the center of the room, a little bit out of your eyesight from here, you can hear someone humanoid laughing. A deep, boisterous chuckle, like he's heard the most hilarious joke that has ever been told.
Was it recognizable in any way? Could we discern a voice from that laugh? Like Aspasia's?
It's not Aspasia, but it's a deep, humanoid, malish, like a very boisterous.
Maybe that's the captain.
Arrows?
I'll be slightly concerned if it is.
Is it worth checking out those crates?
You could if you want to.
Watching us?
Yes, please.
The snakes are probably gonna see you though.
Are we supposed to not see anything? in
Well,
front of us?
When you walk up to the crates are full with various types of trade goods and supplies. There's a lot of rations. You see a lot of basic necessities like bread, clothing, similar to what Aspasia and his cultists, I guess you'd call them, are wearing. You see stuff like rope, lanterns, oil.
Guys, I think we should put some of the robes on to be a little less inconspicuous. More acolyte-y. More inconspicuous.
Uh,
I start
is there
throwing
one
robes
for
at
my
him.
size?
Okay. Unfortunately, for the ones that don't have dark vision, this room you're stepping into has no light source.
Okay.
Out of character, should I light a torch for Ukanai?
probably hold off on
I
it.
think,
for right
yeah.
now.
I put on a robe.
Okay.
Gonna
I got two different
I mean, we
responses.
should have learned our lesson from the cave, but no.
It's up to
Is
you.
the reveler like human or?
So as you step up now, Roach, looking into this room, you can see a little bit more. So Roach would see this, Cal would see this, Ook would not. Alrendi's putting on a very itchy, woolly red full cloak with hood, and it has a sash around on the belt, the tie.
Nice. I tossed a lot of robes at you guys. Take it up.
I put one up.
Roach
It's a little
puts-
tight,
Roach puts one
but
Okay.
I'll put one on as well.
I do it.
Just don't tie the sash.
So everyone's putting them on right now except for Roach.
I'll put one on.
How does Varric look?
So
A toddler in
Like
the
Like, yeah.
unfortunately, Varric, this is a very large
gotta roll it
robe,
back.
so you gotta roll it up a little bit.
How awkward does it look for Ook and Roach though? Because we're both pretty.
It like goes up over my knees. It's like a little bathrobe.
So what you would see, Roach, is you see the character called the Reveler. He looks to be a noble descent. He is a Ulkadian. Chestnut hair, long flowing beard. You also see that his body is almost 75% stone. And he is laughing as he has, with his free hand, he's holding a bottle of wine, as basically from his neck down to his chest, crossing over. Both legs are all covered in stone. All he has is his head in this bottle of wine that he's holding, and he's drinking the wine as he's laughing just maniacally. Behind him, make a nature check, Roach.
Hell yeah.
Okay. See if this works. See if it works. It's gonna be sweet. Trying to drop an image into the chat. That worked.
Ooh.
So you should be able to click on the image and make it pop up bigger.
What is that?
You already brought that into the game? God damn!
With the 8 Roach, you know this is a strange type of dragon called a landworm. It looks to be younger. You'd put it maybe leaving from the hatchling age to maybe a young age. So 10, 15 years maybe. But with your 8, you really don't know much about it, but you do know that it is some sort of landworm. You know that they're very highly intelligent creatures. And it's just kind of moving around behind this half-stoned, petrified reveler who's drinking wine and laughing. Looks like he's having the time of his life. But as you're watching this, all of you adorn robes. They're very itchy.
Are
It's
there
not like
any other statues in that room,
Smallpox.
or is it just him?
He's the only one, but the bones that are lying about are bones. There's a pile of dead remnants of people. Also looks to not be petrified, but looks like they have been just ate clean, licked clean.
God, I hate not having dark vision.
Light the torch.
And yeah, light the torch.
I don't want him bringing attention to us. If there's a fucking landworm right ahead of us.
I mean, either way, we're gonna be bringing our attention, like,
Should I go
Eventually.
first?
ourselves.
How about I go first and cause a distraction?
Let's try talking to the landworm.
Well, I mean, I guess we got the costumes for it. Whatever. Just fucking. Let's take out a torch and light it. All right, let's just do it.
Who wants to light it?
Whatever's
I
gonna
like
happen
the
is gonna happen.
torch.
Her in the back.
All right, I lit a torch for you. So you, with one hand, spark it, hold the torch up.
No, that's good. That gives us a more ominous lighting as we approach. So.
So we're out now with the torch lit as you step down these stairs. 3 doors appear in front of you, one to the west, east, one to the south. The landworm sees all of you approach, gives a sneered stare, and as he does, the half maniacal or the hysterical bottle raised Ulkadian. Look, it gave me a kiss. And he takes a swig.
Eros?
He doesn't respond.
Did he look at me? Did he give any signs of acknowledgement?
He's looking at all of you with his wine bottle raised.
He's just
Besides what he said, he
smashed.
drunk it, and he's kind of... You could see that his body is slowly turning to stone. The landworm moves behind it in the shadows.
What is the landworm doing? Is he looking at us?
He's staring at you. It moves as it moves. Its body like drags the ground like a crocodile as its legs are scampering around to the side. As you get closer, it takes another step up. See this humanoid.
We're not being very good cultists. What do we do?
So
Oh,
we're assuming that the landworm had something to do with this guy's petrification, right, team?
Yes.
Okay,
He
so
said it kissed me, so.
should we assume threats are threats and proceed accordingly, or should we try to navigate with some finesse?
We should probably save this gentleman.
Yeah, I think we need to handle the threat.
what do they call this thing? The Great One something? Just the Great One?
The great beast.
I feel
Well-
as though if we were to strike at this one, then the rest of the temple will know.
Right. So we've spoken to some reptiles already. Maybe this one is no different.
Hmm.
I guess Roak could kind of step forward with the torch raised high and hail and well met to just the room in general.
Give him your offerings that you offered the little snakes.
Throw your tree.
Where might I bring my offerings? And he kind of gestures to his sack with the Decipula plant parts in it.
It motions to the west with its head. Kind of flicks its head to the west.
Uka's gonna do like a weird, awkward bow that she feels is religious like, which is like the
Roak does the same awkward bow.
Are you risen from stone?
Risen from stone, we are.
Come, feast before I enter. He reaches over and he takes the bite out of the stone leg of the guy. And he pulls it back and he starts to chew the stone. And the guy just, and he takes another drink. Doesn't even look like he feels the pain.
Well, he's clearly fine. We should proceed.
can't just leave him.
We can't do anything else.
All
We can slay the beast.
will join
Sacrifice him.
the Satsur.
Out of character, he's already a leg down. Even if we were to save him, we've got a drunken, legless Sky to haul out. I think we should let.
Are you
landlord-
saying amputees aren't worth saving?
I'm saying this drunken, legless NPC is not saving.
Uka's gonna
It
walk
depends on
forward.
the NPC.
It could be arrows.
It-
great
oh.
beast.
Out of character, it definitely is arrows.
Please do not eat them all yourself. We will happily engage in the feast once we have laid our offerings.
Consume or die.
Surely we can
Alright,
consume
we got our
them
options, guys.
once we've laid our offerings down. Can we take him to go?
Do you have a doggy bag?
This isn't working.
Well,
So eyeing this beast, like, you said it's more of a juvenile like creature.
Yeah.
It's not like full grown.
It's not full grown. Well, Roach would know
Do
that.
something.
You guys would know he's not a full
okay.
grown, but Roach knows that he's a younger landworm.
Can Cyril break parts of himself off at will?
I don't know. I've never asked him to take himself apart.
Well, Roak's gonna try something ballsy.
I prepare a firebolt in my hand.
Roak steps forward up to the petrified individual next to Cyril.
As you do, the landworm is kind of swaying back and forth.
And Roak's gonna kind of bend down and with a dagger try to cleverly chisel off a piece of Cyril while looking like he's taking a piece of the stone person.
When you reach out with the dagger, the basket goes, "No! Do not contaminate the stone."
My apologies, and he sheaths the dagger.
Like this. And he reaches down and he bites another chunk of the guy.
We're running out of time.
I'm gonna look at Roach and Ook, and with my firebolt slowly growing in my hand, just kind of wait to see.
As the
what they're gonna
firebolt's
do.
growing, the guy's legs now both are gone, so he just falls on his back. He's laying on his back now, and he's still laughing as his body is being consumed.
It's okay. It's like Hellboy, just strap him in my back. It's fine.
I'm gonna prepare frost. As
So
He tries to
Ook
drink
is-
and just pours it on himself.
Ook is gonna grab her axe and then kind of like put a hand on the forearm of Roach's normal sized arm, not one of his little arms. As kind of like a subtle, asking of approval to see if we can attack this creature. Like that we can take it on.
So you can know that because even though you're preparing, you're not going to surprise this guy, so it'd still be an initiative roll.
But yeah.
Yep. Well, everyone's prepared, so I'd say call initiative because we're gonna attack.
Okay, well there you go. Roach proved it. Let's do
We're
it.
going in
Nice.
All
for
right.
sure.
This guy's dead as fuck anyway, but
No,
okay.
he's not.
He's
He will give us
petrified.
right money.
Fine. We're gonna use the ornate dagger to do the final blow.
You're using the horny dagger? What's the horny dagger?
The horny dagger.
What did you say?
The ornate.
Oh, the ornate
The
dagger.
jeweled dagger.
Hey, what's up, chicks, dude? Titanic flute. You back from vacation, man?
Roak isn't an initiative.
I'm still adding people.
Oh, sorry.
You good?
But you gotta remember, we're probably pissing off the whole temple now.
Yes, I got above the
Ah, who
five.
cares?
That's
Nothing
alright.
like fighting a few enemies.
Through.
So, Roach, you're up first.
Snake is good meat.
The
Well-
horny dagger, new magic
I don't
item.
know what's happening. Moving forward and taking 2 swipes with my short sword.
You got it. Let's put that over here. Ooh.
Fucking 1. I also get a D8 on the first hit.
So your 16 misses, but your crit hits. So you do 7, 8, 9, 10. Got it. So during the discussions, the basilisk, as he bites it off, you guys all look at each other, catch eyesight, and then Roach steps forward. First short sword swing misses, as the basilisk uses the back of its neck to block it on its scales. Then the second one, you dig it into its throat. Roak.
It's fucking 1
Uh,
damage.
Roak is gonna use his tongue to grab the reveler, and then is gonna try to backtrack as much as possible. How much is my movement impeded if I'm able to grab this statue guy?
So you go at half speed. So just half your speed. Rounded down. So you lash around your tongue, pull him back. He's just flopping around the ground. Ha 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 ha!
I need a swing
I
of
still
that.
have a bonus action, right?
Actions grapple. Oh wait, is your tongue is a grapple?
Cool.
I think.
Yeah, it's a grapple.
Da, da, da. I can't remember if it's an action. Tongue tied. Let me check. Tongue tied. Okay, yeah, you still got an action.
I still have an action, or that was my action?
You still have an action.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast. Or can I Hex first? As a bonus action?
Your bonus action was to grapple, so you could. I'll give you the hex, but you won't be able to blast.
Fine. Then we'll just go ahead and do a Hex with a strength debuff.
You got it. Let's give him that. Cool. So he is strength debuffed.
Cool. That's Roak's turn.
Basilisk. Seeing you pull his prey away, it's going to move to here. Take the opportunity attack from Cyril. If you want to make your golem swing at him. 13 misses. The Basilisk Landworm is going to look towards Ook, Roak, and Varric and just line. This line hits Ook, Roak, and Varric. It is a almost like an acidic. As it goes. Lexi Charisma, thanks for the follow. So Ook, Roak, and Varric make con saves. Gotta be DC 13. Roak passes. Ook fails.
This fucking rolls, dude.
Varric passes. So you take half damage if you pass. So Roak and Varric take 9 acid. Ook, you take 18 acid. And you are restrained, which means you are sort of you're becoming petrified. So you have. Oop, wrong one. There you are, restrained.
So I ignored a concentration save. How do I redo that?
You did it right. You did Constitution save. You're good.
No, but my Hex is concentration, so.
Oh,
Just
got
do
you.
Another con save.
Yeah, do another con save.
Cool.
You're good. Yep, you keep your hex. So Ook, you're just frozen in place as this basilisk just hurled his acidic petrification on the three of you. Oh. Thank you, Trix.
Varric will move 15 feet over here. And I will try to. I will attempt to frostbite him.
You got it.
Alright.
17.
Yeah, passes.
Little bits of
Damn.
frosticles appear on the scales, and he just shakes them off, and they go falling off of him.
Yeah, that'll be it. All right.
Ook, at the beginning of your turn, you can make a con save. Try to step out of this petrification. You are failed.
Use your inspiration.
Same roll as earlier.
Do you have inspiration?
Ain't gonna do shit.
But you'll get advantage. So you'd have
I
a
mean,
22.
Yes.
Okay, fine, let's do it.
You want to use it?
Yeah.
So the gods have decided that you can break free.
Oh, thanks. That's why I don't fucking believe in gods.
Smack his ass, Ook.
Was that an action? Or like what is that when I break out of it?
So this guy's a younger basilisk. It's beginning of your turn, so you can still you have your full turn now.
Okay, well I'm gonna bonus action rage. Because fuck this guy.
Okay.
And then we're going to Great Axe.
You got it. Why did yours still do that?
Pissed.
Wait, what?
So that's a crit. Nice.
That's a
Sick.
20.
Nice damage, Ook.
Roll damage with crit.
Woot to woot.
And I think you get +2.
Yeah, lad.
So 11, 13. Got it. So you go into a rage, bursting out of the stone that's becoming of your body. And as you do, you come down right on the top of his head, and then his head just gets smashed
Don't
into the
you
dirt.
Spit on me, you fool!
It looks pretty rough after that.
God, he's looking. Decapitate him. Right. Enter. I can't click the enter button. My stupid action bar's in the way.
Cow.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to command Serial to go up and slam. Let's see here. Christ.
8 comes down, he slams to the ground and misses.
Never mind. We're gonna use a charge shot. It's my action. Much better.
24 hits for 7.
That'll be my turn.
The shard shot slams into the chest. He's looking pretty rough after that. Alrendi.
Alright, so, can I cast a cantrip as an action and then my bonus action be a spell?
Yeah.
Level 1. Okay.
As long as the
Then I
spell
would
can
like
be
to do that.
cast with the bonus action.
Yes. So I'd like to cast Firebolt on the wormling.
You got it? So a 22 hits for 10, and as this 10 damage hits this wormling, how would you like to do this?
Fuck yes. I want it to hit the back of his neck and then start burning his scales through him so he has a hole.
Okay. So it's just after he gets his head slammed into the dirt, Cyril comes up, punches and misses, and then the shard shot connects it to his chest. Alrendi with your firebolt. The basilisk just lays onto the ground lifeless. Digital
Yeah.
Prophet, what's up, man? Thanks for 300 bits, dude. Advantage to Oak.
Oh, thank you. So need it.
Thanks, man.
Firebolt is such a good cantrip.
Oops, I
Does
got that
insane
10.
damage.
Now, this is a dragon, which means someone can eat his heart if they wish. But you remember the house rules for hearts, so it's a very big risk if you want to.
I don't remember the house rules.
Over to it immediately.
Please tell us.
There's a chance
That's
you're gonna die.
half the plot. Yes.
Good chance you're gonna die.
Can we like roll to see who gets the heart of all the people that wants the heart and die?
Well, do we have to eat it now? Can we extract it and save it?
Let's
Mhm.
harvest it,
Extract it and save it.
and yeah, if we have
Well,
something to preserve it in for the meantime.
We have like a day to decide.
Well, we'd better get going.
Kyle's gonna sever a limb of the creature and take it over to Reveler.
Okay. So the Reveler has no legs. He's half stone, and he's still
He's
just
gonna-
laughing.
Pour the blood on the petrification from the creature.
The Reveler looks up at you, and as you're pouring the blood, he's like trying to lick it up because he thinks it's wine. The blood has no effect.
Can you try with the dagger?
Possibly. I was just
But it might
hoping the
have to be living.
cultist had some idea of beast blood and preventing petrification.
Can someone like cut themselves with a ritual dagger and bleed on him?
Someone clicking the doors.
What is
I'll
the
find out the
clicking noise?
dagger.
Oh, I was like, is something coming in here?
So he's laying on his back. He has no legs. He's like Lieutenant Dan. He's just rolling around.
Hold on. Before we proceed any further, perhaps it's best if we just carry him and try to unpetrify him when we have the
Agreed.
means to
He'd
stop the
bleed out.
bleeding.
Yeah, agreed.
We'll leave him here for now and then.
Does
So we
any-
just gonna prop him up against the wall.
I'm testing
Well,
something
The
on.
snakes are gonna be like around him, like when we come
Can I
back.
try to cut up the dragon to get some scales from him?
So yeah, this dragon is pretty small, and he did take a ton of damage. So there's not a whole lot you can extract that's not damaged, but you can click off some scales and a couple teeth if you want to.
Are there any organs that I would know of that are like a delicacy or like his liver?
In these parts, so for a basilisk, someone is taking the heart. Once the
Yeah.
Take
Very,
Not
very
eating it
will
yet.
take it. Yes.
make a medicine check. And we'll see how much he leaves behind. Let's see how well he extracts it.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so
Poorly.
he
You know, hold on. I'll use the advantage for that.
okay.
So you don't just shred it.
Yeah.
So you see Varric just take his dagger and just plunges into the chest. You're like, no, wait! And then all of a sudden he starts to expertly carve as the gods guides his hands. He cuts out the heart pretty well. As he does, there is all dragons have a sac in their body that they use to produce their flame breath or acid breath or whatnot. So the sac would be good.
About that acid sac.
Look at doing this. Leave me alone.
What's up, Dan?
We all know that if I
Also-
tried to eat the dragon heart, it would kill me instantly. That's why I don't do it.
No, that's me. That's definitely me.
Or be like Magnus and get -10 dexterity.
Do I need to
think I'm
roll
gonna do it.
something?
Yeah, do you want to try to extract the sac?
Yes, please.
Make a medicine check. So just for reminder, the dragon rules are on here. So anyone that's watching, we have these house rules. If you eat a dragon heart, you roll a d10. If you roll a 1, you die. If you roll a 10, you get a feat. And then there's stuff in between. So it's a very high risk, high reward kind of thing that people...
Also, question: if I tie the remaining, or this man to my back, what remains of him, does that slow me down?
You're pretty strong, so you'd be okay. You'd just be like Forrest Gump carrying the tin Dan. Yeah, on your back.
Yeah.
Except for the guy's gonna be loud as shit the whole time you're carrying him.
That's true.
Whatever. What are you gonna do? Can't just
We
leave
can
him
gag
here.
him.
Or I'd probably kill
I
him.
think
I
we
was gonna
should
say
just
knock
take
out.
him out and try to heal him. But anyway, I rolled an 8.
Okay. So with an 8, as you cut into it, make a dex save. "13's good. So as you are trying to extract this draconic sac, you accidentally cut a little bit of it and it bursts, and you see acid shoot out of its sac, and you see Alrendi kind of matrix and dodge out of the way. Fortunately, the sac is destroyed.
Can we get any teeth from it?
You can pluck out a couple teeth, a couple scales if you want to.
We are ripping this thing apart.
Go like taking teeth, for sure. You gotta use every part of everything.
So you couldn't do stuff like you couldn't collect enough to make, say, a Dragoncraft armor or weapon, which the rules come out next week. Just a little late on this, but you could still collect a couple teeth if you wanted to.
Are we taking this guy out and then trying to fix him up?
We would have to fight the snakes to get out.
I don't think that we should attempt this. I think we should just carry him back to town. See if they can assist us.
Can we
In
throw a
case he bleeds
cloak
out in the middle of the
over
woods.
him?
Perhaps the alchemist knows something useful.
Varric will throw the cultist cloak onto him.
What if those of us that are wounded head back with the guy?
While this is happening, he's still
I think
laughing.
that'd be smart.
He's still.
Don't think I can leave the rest of the group here by themselves, especially with something like that lurking about. I think he'll be just fine. I mean, it sounds like the other guys are preserved for years, right? Let's just take that. She's gonna take the bottle out of his hands.
A refill already? So kind of you. You know you cannot pass until you eat my flesh.
Do we not have anybody that can put him to sleep?
I can put people to sleep, but what was that he just said about needing to eat his flesh to progress?
You cannot pass the doors until you eat the flesh.
Uga's gonna smell the bottle of whatever he was drinking.
Varric will walk to the west and
It's a
see if
very-
he can open the door.
Okay. Give it a click.
Nope.
You try to open the door and it's locked. This 12-foot wooden door.
Cyril will just kind of hover around Varric when he's opening these doors.
Said it smelled like what?
Smells like a very strong wine.
Here.
Somebody's
All right,
gonna have to eat his
Uga's
flesh,
gonna
I guess.
force him to drink the rest of the wine. In the hopes that he'll pass out.
Are there any like just crumbled pieces of rock on the ground from this guy?
Oh yeah, there's little bits of them that have been, when the basilisk was taking bites of them, chomping wildly. Bits are flying out of his
gonna
mouth.
pick a piece up and eat it.
Yeah, can we scrounge for bits?
So you pick a little bit up.
Oh,
It's a rock eating more rock. There's nothing wrong with that.
it's petrified flesh.
It's also a key.
So Cyril, so your golem ate the rock, right?
Yep.
You're-
Eat the rock.
Your golem looks around, and all of the doors that you all see, the golem does not, and there's just stairways in all directions, which he could relay to you.
Well, if we eat the flesh, the doors disappear.
Roach is gonna eat a stone.
I'm gonna go up to a door and try to put my hand through it.
Roax
I'm
gonna eat a
not
stone.
doing that.
Digital profit 300 bits to Varric, giving him advantage. Thanks, dude.
Ooh, nice.
Oh damn.
Digital
Thank you.
profit carrying
Digital
the game.
profit. Thanks, man.
Appreciate it.
All right, so Uga's got this guy like all backpacked up, just hanging on my shoulders. Hopefully he'll pass out soon.
So everyone's just.
I want to put my hand.
I'm
through
not.
the
Uga's
door.
not gonna eat a piece.
I'm not
of the
eating a piece
petrified
either.
flesh.
Is it a door? Does my
Varric
hand
will
go
pick-
through it?
Pick it up and eat.
When you put your hand to it, it's a door.
What about the wall? Is it just like a one solid door?
It's a solid
Okay.
12-foot wooden door.
Huh. Is this an illusion or is this something else?
So is it gone for us now?
So if you eat a rock, make a con save.
Even the rock?
Zero's
Going
fine.
over to Ook and casting Cure Wounds on you.
Thank you.
7 passes, 16 passes. Roach just passed with 5.
Oh,
Zero's good.
Okay.
Oh hell yeah!
Big old
Oh,
heal.
nice.
Staying with the non-flesh eaters.
Ren is not fucking around tonight. Damn.
Nightheart Gaming with the 38-person raid. What's up, guys? Raid.
damn.
Welcome,
What's
welcome.
up?
Raid. Give some love. Give some hearts in chat.
Fill them in on what the party
Thanks
is
for the
doing.
follow, Celtic boy.
What's wrong with
Our
eating
party is
little
eating petrified flesh. you
Dr.
know.
Flock of Flame is a
Welcome.
great name. So TV Heals
Doesn't
84,
matter,
what's up?
Giant ass bug.
So everyone hopping in this raid. Welcome to the Gamingbrew channel. We stream every Monday, Thursday, Saturday. Playing D&Ds and Foundry.
Was there any hesitancy when Roach ate that piece of flesh, or did he really just?
Rushes.
Yeah.
The group currently is infiltrating a Satzel, which is like a Yuan-Ti temple, and they just killed a basilisk landworm and have to eat the flesh of this petrified person to make it to the next room.
All right, I'm gonna grab a piece of flesh, stone, and then I'm gonna press it against the door.
So you take the stone and you push it against the door. The door just creaks a bit because it's wood. It's like,
Dude, just grinding it.
and everyone gets corona.
Yeah, that didn't work. I'm not eating human flesh.
It's not human flesh, it's a rock.
I'm going to go ahead and go through the door if I can.
Cyril
Wait,
will
before we
accompany
proceed,
him.
I do have to ask. Do we have any more business in this temple?
The cultist.
Is it important that we find them though? Sounds like
Cultist and the
they-
captain.
Somewhat.
Maybe we should just seal the doors and leave them all in here.
Not kill our cultists, but
How would we seal the doors, though?
yeah.
I cast Firebolt on the door. No, I don't. No, I don't. I think about it. And I ask Ook if that's okay.
I trust you to do what you want to do.
Varric, Roak, Roach, and Cyril. Cal didn't eat one, right?
Not yet.
Okay.
No.
You see 3 hallways. Each of these doors opens into just a long hallway that turns. And the hallway resembles the same tile set from before where the snakes rose up to speak to you. The hallway to the west, you can hear the slow murmurs of some sort of humanoid speech, but it's blocked by some just your how far away you are. But you can hear words coming from the west, almost in unison.
So out of character, we know west is progression, based on what we were told by the worm before we killed it. So do we want to go west, or do we want to do other things?
I'm gonna lock these doors for you.
Fuck you, metal.
There
All
you
right, I go over to the dude that's now dying, and I try to like shake. I pull the robe off of his head because it's still there, and I kind of like try to get his attention. Like, how else can we get through without eating stone flesh?
I don't think he knows.
He tries
He's
to,
too
like,
out of his mind.
He tries to move his arm and put it in your mouth. Eat the flesh.
Ooh, no, 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 no.
It's just a hard arm,
Put him
so
back in the sack.
he almost just hit you with
I
it.
cover him again.
Was he quieting down there before she disturbed him?
He has not stopped laughing.
Oh, okay.
This
Don't
feels very
knock
soft.
Cal's gonna like grind it up very finely and then just like have some on his fingers. He's just gonna lick it and see if that's enough to.
And snort it.
Oh, I thought you were
Wow.
gonna like start rubbing it on your gums, like going a little too much into
No.
it.
So you're,
Like, damn, Cal.
wait, did you say you were licking a rock or were you licking the guy?
I was just like I crumbled some up and then I licked it. It's just like a very small amount.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if it will work even in like really minuscule amounts.
So baby heels. Oh, as you lick the rock and you look around, the doors still do not show themselves to you. Which means you have to consume more.
I
If
think we should
you're
find another way.
so opposed to this, I can scout ahead. If something goes wrong, I can come back.
What if you don't?
Assuming
come
that
back?
you guys described what you're seeing that we're not seeing.
And then
Perhaps we
Cyril
can
just
follow
walks to
you
the
if you
door.
lead the way.
Solid mass.
So
There's
Cyril,
solid mass.
Can Cyril break down the door?
you see Cyril just walk through the
Can't see
door.
it anymore.
Cyril just walks through the door. Just. So for those that haven't ate
Oh
stone,
my
you just see
goodness.
Cyril disappear.
Ook is just gonna follow him then.
Did you eat the
I'm
rock?
gonna run into the door.
No, I didn't.
Then
But
you-
she's gonna follow the direction he went.
Then you walk to the door and you can't pass.
All right,
Magic is this shit.
Is it a wood door or is it like a stone door?
It is a 12-foot wooden door.
All right, I'm gonna cast Firebolt on it.
Okay.
After everyone's through it, of course.
So
Oh god, I'm gonna wait.
If she casts Firebolt, can I attempt to push it open or bust it open afterwards? If it doesn't open. 'Cause I ain't eating flesh.
so Roak,
No, don't do that!
Roach, Roak, and Cyril walk
Goddamn!
through the door. Varric is kind of watching, and you see them all three disappear, and then you see the firebolt hit the door. And then the door is unscathed in front of you.
Gosh damn.
Fair can walk through the.
I'm gonna keep
Can
creeping
Ook
up
try
on
like
this.
doing a strength check or something to open?
You could try.
We need the knock spell.
I can't.
Knock would work.
Don't have knock.
Dispel magic might work.
Don't have that?
Wow, I need a double digit number.
You know that meme of the guy and he's like, "Let me in." That's Ook at the door. Just.
Ugh.
Eric Andre is a national treasure.
I'm
we
not
can't-
doing
We can't
that.
open it from the other side, can we?
You guys don't see a door. You just see a hallway.
Yeah. Can I see through
Tricks.
this door up ahead?
That door in front of you, Roach, is closed.
Alright.
And as you get closer, so Roach, as you're making your way now through this hall, you can hear a slow murmur from behind the door. In the same unison of humanoid chanting, You can't understand the words because the door is closed and it's a very thick door, but you can hear the sounds of prayer, maybe?
All right, it's snake time. I'm gonna go talk to the snake.
Ook is gonna follow Ren.
Okay, so let me reset the snakes. Because the snakes, after you all have passed, they start to return to their original positions, and they're just kind of moving around in this hall. And as you all approach them, they don't really pay much mind because you've already passed. They're just kind of slithering around the stone.
There appears to be an issue with being able to not see the doors. There's no more stone flesh to go around. How else might we go into the rooms?
The snake, the middle snake, comes forward, slithers forward. And as it gets in front of you, it raises up 6 feet. If all of the flesh has been consumed, you must allow the basilisk to freeze one of you and eat their flesh instead. Only by consuming stone flesh may one pass through the doors and speak with the Cerberus.
Right, quite right, yep.
You have been stoned once before. Do not be frightened.
No, I just thought maybe I'm better than that this time, but...
None is better than Cerberus.
No, absolutely not. Praise the Great One.
Praise all 3 of his mighty heads.
Kyle's gonna take a small chunk and drop it in his mouth.
Praise be.
Kyle, you...
I'm gonna back away from these snakes.
7 or 11's good. You eat the stone, and then you see all 3 doors just materialize out of you. You see Larak, Varric, and Cyril standing there, and Roach with his head pressed against the door.
I'm gonna grab a piece as well and say, "May Almadoon forgive me for my sins." And I'm gonna eat it very, very harshly, like I'm trying not to throw up.
Make con save. Yeah, you feel fine. And you see the doors, all 3 doors dissipate.
Ook, it's not that bad. It's kind of bad. Don't think about it that much. We can pray together afterwards. I hand her a piece.
I'm sorry, she says to the body on her back.
The body on her back's like, ha 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 ha, enjoy. It eats my flesh.
Let's just make sure we don't ever tell him about this. She's gonna take out a few bugs from her pouch, mix it in with a little piece of meat, toss it in her mouth.
So you get a crunch from a bug and you get a crunch from the stone. Make a con save.
I take out the tree bark from my bag and I start chewing on it.
It tastes much better than the stone.
Okay,
Yeah.
come on.
Well,
God damn it!
7 passes. You had to beat a 5.
Oh my god.
That's not the point. The point is it's been 6, 6, 7.
The doors fade away from you, and you can see your group making their way to the west.
Downtown.
Walking fast.
Walking fast.
Doodly doodly doo.
Opening this door.
We could have still
And
just
I'm
left this
homebound.
temple and found a way to see it.
Doodly doodly doo. Roach, as you try to push the door, it is locked. This is not a magical lock, though. It is just a locked door.
Oh shit, quest over, folks. Let's go home.
Yeah, not everyone's in here. Alright, I'll go
Knock,
to
knock.
this. Move this south.
You want to try to pick the
Damn,
lock?
I really wish I had that spell.
Does anyone in the group have thieves' tools?
No.
No,
Wait,
Cyril's
there's
just gonna
another
knock on the
roadblock.
door.
There's chanting from behind the door. No one seems to hear the knocks.
I'll move towards the south hallway.
Cyril really knocks on that door.
And with the third, he breaks the door, and the door flings open.
Oh.
And inside,
Fling off the robe.
Well,
This is not necessary anymore.
It's
It's
the great
really
prostitute of Athens.
God damn Aspasia.
Oh fuck!
Cyril's
can't
just gonna
believe
walk
we've
in
done that.
nonchalantly and just stand there.
Okay.
Seeing
idly.
the other robes, I pick up my robe and put it on guiltily.
So does everyone have robes on?
I do, yes.
Yes.
Including Cyril has a robe on
To
too,
the
right?
best of my ability.
The Golem has a robe on.
Varric does not anymore.
I guess he has a robe on, yeah. However, Gollum would.
Does
have a
Varric want to
robe.
hide in somebody's robe?
Did we try to fit the
I can
dude's
try,
body
yeah.
in a robe? Or did we just put it over him?
So,
You might best fit under Roak's robe or my robe, considering our small size, our thin size.
Come, join me.
I'll try to hide under. I'll try.
It's a frog and a fox in a robe.
Get in
I'll
here.
try to hide in roaches.
so what you see as Cyril just breaks down the door and walks inside. So he just poof, and then poof, poof, poof. As he walks inside, what you see is a grand chapel, large stone altar near the center. 2 rows of stone benches face the altar. Beyond the altar is a stone dais, upon which a spectral form of a gargantuan-sized 3-headed wolf-like dog, with ashes and flames erupting from its mouth and eyes, is standing in a very proud, chest up and out. As around them, you notice Aspasia and some of the other cultists from before, who were trying to free their frozen, petrified brethren in the graveyard, are all looking up with their arms out and wide up at this grand beast. And the beast is just admiring this admiration. They all speak in a language that none of you understand. They're just chanting to it. None of them pay you any mind as you break in. But as Cyril steps into the room, the beast turns and looks at Cyril. Sit, bask in my glory.
Cyril's just gonna walk in the middle of these guys and sit down.
The fantastic furries of a Christ have arrived to atone you all.
Behind you, Cyril, you can see there's a small little hallway that descends deeper into this underground temple.
I was gonna go sit on this side.
When you walk in, Cal, sit, bask in my glory.
Ook is gonna whisper to Ren. This is such a bad idea on so many levels.
Black Paul will rise, sit.
Paul? I don't know a Paul.
Paul. Paul. P-A-W.
Paul?
Paul.
Black Paul.
Paul.
Church is getting a pretty decent service today. A lot of people.
Roak is gonna make a point to sit next to Aspasia.
As you do, he looks over at you and he gives you a knowing nod that he recognizes you, and he keeps his arms up.
Roak's gonna imitate the same kind of stance.
Before we go in, is the guy still maniacally laughing on my back?
He is, yeah.
I think
Okay.
you should
I'm
leave down
gonna
here.
I'm going to take him off and just set him up against the wall.
There's no door anymore.
Or magically reconstructed itself.
So you sit him down.
Oh,
He's
you're right,
rolling
sorry.
around on the stairs with his no
Oh, fuck.
legs.
We'll be back for you. Oh, God. Okay.
Sit, bask in my glory.
This is such a bad idea.
Does Cerberus look like he's actually here?
He's like a spectral, he's not here. He's like a spectral visage of himself.
Gotcha.
Roak went right to the front row. Are you just sitting there like a little kid?
Next to his pasture.
Yeah.
What do I see down here as I walk by pretty slowly?
So looking
Nothing?
down the hallway, it goes south, and then extends to the west out of eyesight. It looks like it's a passage that goes deeper into this temple.
Can I sneak into this room without people seeing me?
You can try.
Oof.
With a 5.
Advantage.
With a 22. Sit
22.
and bask in my glory.
Even with the step back, does he do anything?
You step into the hallway. He doesn't stop you. With a 22, with your advantage, do you want to use that still?
Yes, please.
None of your companions notice that you slip to the side. And the cultists and Aspasia are too into this prayer to follow.
Does it look like the spectral image is coming from anything?
So I'm going to pause it for a sec. For the people that are in this room, it doesn't look like it's coming from any devices, but make an Arcana check. Because you might know this. Anyone that's proficient in Arcana, go ahead and make a roll too. 20 is good.
Efficient.
Uh-oh. Okay.
There's a lot of 5s in rolls tonight.
Yeah, that's true.
I see 4
Yeah,
of them on
holy
the screen
shit.
right now.
It does happen.
This is not a projection from like this beast. This looks like something else is projecting this creature, and this creature can only say the words that it says when you enter. It is a falsified image. Aspasia, seeing Rogue next to him, puts down his arms. My friend, have you come to pay homage to the great Cerberus, your companions?
Have. And Roak would kind of turn to him. However, I thought we agreed to meet at the temple a few days ago.
The Black Paw needed us very quickly, and we had to come without any delay, so we rushed here as quickly as we could.
Without any kind of convenience on our behalf? That's very inconsiderate, my dear.
I understand, but you must understand too that the Black Paw are much more terrifying than you.
Can Ook hear
Can
that?
I roll intimidation?
Yeah, sure. For the 13? He just says what he said. He keeps that train of thought.
Was he whispering loud enough for me to hear over here?
He's talking. He's not whispering. So you can definitely hear him.
Varric will get
She's
up
gonna keenly
and-
listen in on the information after hearing Black Paw.
and point down there. After getting up. Since
Does
we
that
know it's
thing
not
look like
pure form.
a conglomeration of like the bigger knoll creatures that are with the gnolls out in the desolates?
It has a similar appearance to some of the so the gnolls in the desolation, they ride like a large hyena. It has a sort of appearance like that, but it looks much more prolific, much more powerful. Although it is like an ethereal version of itself.
May I do I hear anything coming from the hallway as I continue very slowly?
So down the hallway, besides the faint flicker of braziers, it's pretty quiet.
So, Ook, to answer your question from before, it is rather important that we're here. If it's dealing with the Black Paw.
Well, this is much worse than I could have ever imagined. Do these... I should stop talking. We're sitting on the benches.
The cultists are right next to you guys.
Ook is gonna
Exactly.
disperse herself, and she's just gonna nod.
Seeing you guys get up, Aspasia looks at Roak and then looks down the hall. No, tell your friends they must stay. They cannot leave. The ceremony is about to begin. They must stay.
Roak would kind of like turn back over his shoulder and like kind of jerk his head back towards the pews.
Digital profit, 300 bits. Thanks so much, dude. Already
Damn.
gets advantage.
Oh, my man.
He's throwing out advantages tonight. You get advantage. You get advantage.
I think he knows something we don't.
He's protecting you all.
Mm-hmm.
What's in the back passage over there?
You saying that to Aspasia?
Yeah.
You must wait because the great Eros will be making his way down this corridor to present himself for sacrifice to the Cerberus.
Oh, Eros, the captain. We'd be most interested in seeing his sacrifice, Rock would kind of say loudly over his shoulder.
Wait, a sacrifice to that projection?
Yes, we need
His sacrifice.
to bring it into this plane of existence for the Black Paw and for the Satsul to show the Ashar dragons there are greater things in this world.
So you're trying to bring an possibly evil deity into the world.
Evil is only a frame of mind. He's going to change the world for the better.
That looks like the type of deity to consume a village without batting an eye.
And it must have been the village's fault for being consumed. He only does what he wishes, what he feels is best.
Isn't that what the Asher dragons do, though?
They sit upon their glorious mountaintop, speaking in riddles.
Then what will you do when you overthrow the Asher dragons? Not do the same, right?
See, the Cerberus will be present in all of our lives together, guiding us to be better.
But there's only one of them.
One of many of the coalition.
So you're making more of them.
The Cerberus is just one entity. He hails from the Black Paw, but no, the Satsul will provide their own.
I see. So there's two of them, not just one.
There could be more. I do not understand everything. I'm here to learn. And I assumed you were as well. You ate from the flesh?
Yeah, sure.
Well, then a piece of them reside within you now.
Yummy. But why is Eros sacrificing himself when he should be running his town?
For the greater good. To free them from the Ashard.
Is he willing to do that, or is he more or less like that drunkard back there in that hallway?
The drunkard was willing.
Before he was boozed up, or after?
He was not drinking booze, no. He was drinking lifeblood.
Oh. I see. And I assume that's another type of drug.
Alcohol is a sin.
My apologies. Lifeblood is not, though.
Of course not. Lifeblood... You are Valthera, yes? You have fallen from the skies. Lifeblood runs in you. Perhaps you should help us. You should sacrifice yourself with Eros. Both of you together will be enough to bring back Cerberus.
I see. I'm not sure if I'm down to do that.
All the
I haven't
cultists
completed my task.
put down their arms.
Before they do that, can I do a pretend chant with them to cast Hunter's Mark on a Spagia?
Make a deception check.
Well, this is gonna go horribly wrong.
I still hear nothing.
Now there's nothing down the hall.
Fuck it, advantage.
You're blunt. Okay, use the advantage to do it. You got it. So the gods have decided that as you speak in unison with them, you put Hunter's Mark on Aspasia. Now Aspasia is looking very intently at Cal, and all the cultists are putting their arms down. They're kind of looking over at Aspasia. When Varric and Ook, as you guys walked into the hallway and you came back, all of you when they came back, the Cerberus repeated the same chant that he said when you walked into the room the first time. It's almost like walking into the room triggers his voice.
Gotcha.
Come, bask in my glory. Where are you going, Cal?
I
No,
wonder if
you could help us. You are chosen to be here at this moment, at this precise time. You and Eros together. Resurrect inspiration to Roach.
Oh, I'm not leaving. Don't worry. Just getting a closer look. That's all.
Here, I'll help you. And he stands up and he walks over next to you. He gets behind the altar and he pulls out this it's like a velvety rope. It's a reddish rope. He pulls it out. We will tie you and Eros back to back on the altar. But I will be very quick. Don't worry. I will slit your throat very precisely, very quickly. The two of you will bleed out together.
Oh,
An
where will
ecstasy.
you now?
A question.
Sorry, let Bren go in.
Do I know this is a long shot, so feel free to say no, but is there any way that I could try to feel some tethering in the air? Like, because it's a projection, but
You felt
where?
tethering in the air when you went to the chapel where the Cerberus is.
Yeah.
But you don't feel anything in this hallway. It's all pretty empty.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna
I
mess up
must
this name.
ask,
Flash
Flash
Bloom
Bloom, yeah.
Limit Motor? If I scramble that up, I'm sorry. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I did my best. Sorry, Kyle, go ahead.
This can't be the only audience, right? You mentioned the Satsu earlier. Are they coming to the ceremony? So grandiose?
There are multiple temples. Meat flower with motor. Got it.
Ah. Are those to the left, or I should say the east and to the south?
We have temples in the Alabaster Glade. We have temples in Abreus and Vropia and Antharia. We have temples across Ulkadia. And all together we will rise up at the same time. And you will join us because you are here now with us.
Ook is surveying the room. Are these cultists armed?
Yes.
Right, okay.
So, these cultists all around Ulkadia, they're all doing the same thing you're doing right now.
When Kavwa turned his back on the Satsul, the planning, the plotting begun.
Who is Kavwa? Might you educate me?
Your friend over there would know. He denounced him when he ate the flesh.
Since when is eating a rock denouncing a god?
Oh, you denounced Resmir and Amaria when you ate the flesh and you fell from the sky.
I'll make it back to them later.
But why? There's much to do here. We can do it together. When you're...
I'm just
When my
Just not
blade
agreeing with
finds
this
your
big wolf.
throat, you'll be sent to the ethereal plane where you will meet Bodoma and she will send you back to us.
Oh, I see. But my issue is I haven't quite completed my task.
Your task is before you now. Alrendi, in the hallway, you start to hear footsteps. And
Okay.
a very noble man in a
Ooh,
full
fuck.
plate mail, Eros Abreus, turns the corner and is walking towards you. And he kind of stops when he sees you there. And then he gathers himself a bit, takes a deep breath, and then he walks up towards you. I'm ready to do this for my people. Are you here to help me?
Yes. But first, we must... What's the word? We must understand your state of consciousness right now. Are you doing this out of your free will?
Of course.
And what is your name?
Eros. Boreas. What is these questions? Everyone knows who I am. Look at me.
This is just to understand how your state of mind is. We don't want sacrifices to be made under duress.
Make a deception check. An 11, okay.
Kyle's just gonna wave his hand through the illusionary mass of Cerberus.
Your hand just goes through.
Come on, not even a physical form.
Don't. I've been tested enough. I don't need more testing. I understand what I'm doing. I have willingly chosen this for my people. I understand that you do not wish to sacrifice someone not worthy, but I am worthy. I have shown that I am worthy. He says to Alrendi. I have come here for weeks at a time, for many months, learning the ways, teaching, helping. I have given my life savings for this. I have done everything in my power to prove that I can do this and I can help. Please let me help.
All right. I can see your devotion to the cause. Stay here. I will prepare the others, and when it is time, I will beckon you from the hallway.
Okay. He takes another deep breath. Okay.
Stay here. Move, Eric.
I know, I was clicked on Eros.
Yeah.
So Alrendi, you walk past Varric and Ook, and you can see Eros at the bottom of the stairs. He looks very nervous.
I am trying to beckon people in my party to see me.
You see Cal putting his hand through the image, and as you wave your hand through the image, Cal, Aspasia reaches out and grabs you. No, don't defile.
While everybody was talking, Ook was getting very obviously angry, and in the meantime, she wielded her great axe, and she was looking at the back of this cultist's head in front of her.
Cyril,
Like she
is
was
gonna
about ready
listen
to
for
chop
Cal.
it off. But
Okay.
hearing this guy, she's going to go right down the hallway and point the great
No.
axe right at Eros.
No.
She's too angry. She's not really listening to anything right now after hearing the black paw. And she's going to point it towards his chest.
What is the meaning of this? What have I done now?
Back up. Just keep backing up. She's going to push him so he goes back down the hallway.
When you push him, Aspasia sees you, and all the cultists can see you.
What?
They're not blind and they're not hidden. It's like when you pull out your axe and you walk down the hallway.
Damn, Cal was
I
trying
thought
to
they were turning.
distract them.
I thought they were the other way.
Yeah, I was trying to distract
I
them.
thought they were facing the
Trying-
front of
just
the
by
room.
fucking with the illusion.
She wasn't being like loud. She was just pointing it at him, forcing him to back up.
Well, think of it as
Okay, well in that case, if they're all just watching down the hallway, I'm not going to do that.
well because they all stopped chanting and pulled out their weapons when they're trying to get Cal, and now they're all on alert and they're like watching everyone as you guys are crowding around in the church together. So no one is chanting really anymore. They're all on alert.
Okay, never mind. If they're looking at him, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to piss everybody off.
So you have like the entire, like everyone in this room right now is on edge because the sacrifice is about to happen. No one's chanting. And you can, an obvious sense of disdain is in the air.
Do they have their hands on their weapons then?
Yeah, they're all like looking around, prepared.
I have my hands on my weapons too, but I'm ready to strike the one in front of me.
It's like the office scene where Mike and all of them are like pointing their guns at each other in the room. They're like looking at each other. It's kind of like that right now.
Well, Ook is just going to stand here then with her axe, still looking at the cultist in front of her.
Okay, so
Just gonna move over here. And I'll wait. I'm sorry.
no, keep going.
No. I don't want to cast it yet. I don't want to cause a fight.
All right, so I wanted to let the party know that Eros is like down there, but noticing everyone like looking kind of
Everyone's-
alerted, and yeah, that's pretty much all I was said to Ook and everyone around me. But I would like to whisper to Ook and Roach that he's been brainwashed basically and has been coming here for months.
Roach or Roak?
Roach, excuse me.
Okay, so out of character, I think if he sounds like he's been like inducted into a cult, like he sounds tricked, we can knock him out. I can put him to sleep, and we can just get out. It seems like it's important that we disrupt this ritual. That's at least where I'm coming from. It doesn't seem like this is something we want to go through. We should try to save the guy, and he doesn't seem like he's in any kind of state to actually advocate for himself.
Dungeon Tomb, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it.
I think the cultists are going to attack, though, if we try to knock him out. So we need to be prepared for that.
Well, can I say out of character too? Like hearing that this is all related to the Black Paw too, like kind of puts Ook in a blinded rage, like she's about ready to kill a cultist.
You can do
which
that,
is
yeah.
gonna piss everybody off in the room.
You can do whatever you
After
want.
Spazia
But I don't
grabs
want to
Cal,
overstep that and then make
Cal's gonna
everybody
look
mad.
over at Roach.
I'll draw my sword a little bit and look at him.
So there's no surprise.
Brothers!
There's no surprise round, but you guys
Wait.
can combat if you want to.
I don't want to do combat yet. I want to yell out.
I'm not enough to do combat,
Yeah.
just a subtle enough movement to I'm ready to attack.
Brothers, sisters, are we ready for the sacrifice?
Spazia turns around.
It's on.
You're selling it great.
Yes, we are prepared, and I am pleased to announce that our companion, the Valthera Cal, will also be joining the sacrifice with Eros. Everyone, give him cheers and admiration, for he will help us call in the Cerberus. And then the cultist, yes, woo! Clap your hands.
Did he agree with that, though?
They're cultists. What do you expect?
Sacrifices must be made willingly.
He is willing and ready. We have the rope. Please, Cal, present your hands. And when Eros is here, you will be bound together and placed on this stone block. He holds up the rope.
Might I ask what god you support?
None.
None.
You're in a godless chamber. Great beings can be worshipped without being a deity.
Aspasia,
He looks over at you,
Have-
still holding the rope.
is it Aspasia? Have you done this ceremony before, actually?
I understand that I have not done this before, and I can feel your eyes against me. If you think you could do it better and in his name, then by all means.
Cal's gonna kind
Very
of pace around.
So, praise Cerberus, for he is the true non-god.
The truest.
Please sit down, Aspasia.
Oh, here, and he walks over to you. He's going to hand you the velvet rope.
Yes, thank you.
At least allow me to assist.
I'll decide that.
He looks at you. At least allow me to
Cal's gonna take a spot up on top of the stadium or the stage.
Yes, actually, Aspasia, why don't you hold these then, as my assistant?
You talk about the
And
rope?
she'll hand them. Yeah.
Certainly. Cal, please present yourself at the ready.
Excuse me?
Cal,
Who's doing this procedures right now? Is that you, the assistant, or
what you asked
Me.
me to...
I hold the rope? Don't get
I
ahead of
am
yourself now.
prepared and waiting.
I
and
understand.
stand proudly on the stage.
He bows. Apologies. I can smell the incense upon your breath already. I understand that you have been touched, just like all of us have, by the Cerberus
Some more so than others.
and the stone
It would
flesh.
seem.
Ha! You hear under his breath, he talks very loudly. Cocky elf, as always.
All right, I would like all of my brothers and sisters to please raise your hand if you have ever attended this type of ceremony before. I just need to know what kind of crowd I'm dealing with tonight.
Roak raises his hand.
Rock, put your hand down.
The cultists all look around at each other.
No one raises their hand.
The ceremony has never been prepared before. This is the first.
Wonderful news. All right, so I want everybody to understand that in order to do the ceremony properly, we must have only the most pure of heart beginning in the room. So would everyone please leave in terms of rank, and at the very beginning we will have Eros and Cal on the altar, and then everyone will file in single file.
Make a deception at
Understand, please?
disadvantage.
Damn. Ooh,
Double nines.
ooh.
Arrow steps into the room as he's been waiting very long. And as you say this, Aspasia looks over at you. You deceived me. You have never done this before. You want the glory for yourself instead of me. How could you?
Still holding the rope.
Yeah.
Cal's gonna ready a shard shot at his head and
I'm
initiate
gonna-
combat before he has a chance to pull weapons out.
Ook is holding her axe.
Well,
that
there is
level
no
with
there is no
that neck.
surprise
hoping.
round. So if you charge,
Yeah.
it's an initiative roll from the beginning.
Okay.
Let's do this shit.
That's fine. Will Aspasia start without his weapon out though?
I mean, he can pull it out with his bonus action.
Yeah, that's a bonus action.
I was hoping that would cause some sort of delay.
I was hoping that you were going to convince them to do a mass sacrifice of themselves. I was ready for that.
I
That'd
can't
take
do
more than
that.
one nat 20.
I just wanted them to leave, and then we could have like escaped.
So if you want to do those rules, everyone has to do a bonus action to pull out their weapons, because like Roach is
I
not
see.
out, so on.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then everyone can have out their weapons. I won't restrict anyone for a small bit of.
Well, I was already prepared for that. That's why I cast Hunter's Mark so early.
I don't see my character in the roll order right now.
Yeah, I'm not done yet
by the way. Okay, cool.
because there's like 30 million people.
A lot of people that, yeah.
Thanks for dealing with this failed deception, guys.
I was ready to attack.
Hey, we gave you a chance. You know, I was about ready to rage and just kill someone. Because, hey,
That's how we roll.
I was hoping that maybe somebody
I
would
was
be able to not have-
justifiably raging inside, though. So,
You have every right.
All right, everyone should be on there now. Yeah,
oh my god, that's the best initiative roll I've ever gotten.
this could have went a lot of ways. I was waiting to see if any big stuff would have happened. Make sure I get everyone here. Oak, Roach, right there. Kyle, Rock. All right. So the cultist is going to turn, seeing everyone kind of motioning for their weapons and starting to move their hands in very threatening ways. He's just going to pull out his scimitar and he's going to try to jam it into the golem next to him. Ooh.
That hits.
So he slams into the golem for 7 with the crit. Seeing that Ook, the cultist jams it into the golem, and then you see that blade flash.
Oh, it's about time Ook was so ready to rage, so she's gonna use her. I think she gets 2 rages. Her last rage already.
Okay.
'Cause that's what we're about, and we're gonna great axe the dude right in front of me.
Are you hitting the weapon attack? Like you're hitting the actual item? Because you should be able to roll perfectly. It should automatically roll all. No, I mean, it should not give you that anymore. It should show the scimitar like the cultist.
Okay, but I'm doing the same thing that I did before.
Let me see.
Unless here, let me try to re-put it on my bar.
Oh, are you doing from your macro? Yeah, that's probably why. 18 hits though. To give me damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. Well, see, now it works.
Yeah.
So
5 slashing. See,
plus 2 rage damage.
7
Is
slash.
it yes, 7.
Got it. So you take your great axe and you slam into the back of this cultist. He looks pretty hurt from that, but he's still standing. He has this huge gash in the back as he falls forward a bit. Still alive.
That's it.
Roach.
So are we doing a bonus action thing to take our weapons out?
Nah, just pull your weapon.
Nah. Alright, I'm gonna attack the cultist in front of me twice.
You got it. Both hit. So with a 9 and a 6, your short swords slice both across the neck and the back of the cultist, coming around. The cultist drops in front of you.
I'm gonna move up here, and then I'm gonna move behind the Spagia.
Okay. Cultist is going to take a swing at Alrendi with his scimitar. And a 9.
Misses.
Alrendi.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so I would like to... Let's see. Alright, I'm going to move in between these cultists, if I can do that.
If you move there, the cultist can swing at you. If you want to take
In here?
the cultist that was next to you, can make an attack.
Oh,
of
yeah,
opportunity
that's
on you.
fine.
So he's going to scimitar you. 21 for 3.
Ooh,
So
yes.
He catches you on the calf as you try to run past him. So you can move through there because you can go through Zero. Because you can move through friendlies. So you'll be right there.
And then I want to cast Word of Radiance on all 3 of them.
You got it.
Not much.
This is the left one. Top one. And the right one.
No. That's fine.
So the top one takes 2 radiant.
And then as a bonus action, I mean, I would like to don my shield because it's not necessarily a weapon.
Okay.
So I'll do that, and that'll be it.
So you run up to Cyril, and Cyril holds his hand out, and you jump and you flip over him. And as you land, you pull out your shield, and through your shield, the light just shines off through it. 2 of them cover their eyes, and unaffected. The third one looks at you, kind of amazed, and just. Varric.
I'll walk up and scimitar. Actually, I'll do Lord of Flies on him.
Okay, on the cultist in front of you.
Yep.
You got it. That's a hit. And he does a con save? Con save.
Yep. Should be.
To see if he's infected. Oh, that was a check.
He failed.
He doesn't get a plus either. Okay. So he takes 1 poison. And now he's being bit by these little flies that have just like circled around him in this flurry. And he's
I'll yell that this guy's been infected. And that'll be it.
What does that even mean?
What did you do to him?
He has syphilis now.
So this is the homebrew druid. When anyone attacks him with a bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage, he can make them take biting damage also. So like it does extra damage when you hit him, extra d6. This cultist is going to scimitar at Alrendi. That's an 8.
Yeah.
Aspasia is going to reach out and try to cast Inflict Wounds on Roach at level 1. Oh!
Absorb elements.
Okay. Necrotic.
Whew.
Yep.
So he reaches out and he grabs you, and as he does, his hands burn with this blackish, like radiant. As you do, your skin hardens with the reaction. You take 12. Make a con save for your check.
Fails.
Oh yeah, the Hellish Mike falls off. We'll take it off him. At initiative 10, in this room, the Cerberus, as he blows, and you see the sand is starting to whip up in the room, like a tornado is starting to occur in the center of the room. That was at 10. Eros, seeing this happening, no, I'm supposed to give myself, and he pulls out his greatsword. He makes his first attack on Ook,
Miss.
and his second attack on Ook,
Hit.
13. Did you take half of
And
that?
both crits.
6.
Yep. So he pulls out his greatsword, he slashes at you, you parry it with your axe, and then he comes down across your chest. Goes to Cow.
Cyril on his bonus action. As my bonus action, will cast Static Fling on the one that has the infection on him.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and
9
use
misses.
advantage
Okay.
to get 17 on that.
Nice. The gods have
That's the
decided.
bonus damage.
Okay, so a 12. Cyril winds up, throws this static fling at the creature, and as it hits, the flies just automatically jump into the open wound and start to bite, and he falls back in pain as the flies eat his flesh. He's gone.
And then on Aspasia, cast Shard Shot.
14 hits.
Alright, cool one. Not bad.
As he's inflicting the wounds on a roach, he goes, oh, he takes a little hit in the back from the shard shot.
Alright, that'll be my turn.
This cultist is dead now. Oh wait, he's still there. I skipped Rock. Right, there you go.
Alright. Seeing that Eros is gonna be uncooperative, Roak is gonna cast Sleep, kind of encompassing Eros kind of at the very edge of that radius.
Alright. Very nice. So roll your 5d8. And you have to roll higher than his total hit points.
Yep. So
Do I get
hopefully-
an additional 2d8 because I'm casting it at level 2?
Yep.
Yep.
So 78.
It's the other slash, ain't it?
Slash R.
yeah,
Or slash roll.
Yeah. Just barely, I feel like.
So 21 is not enough. The sleep goes off. Coalesces behind Eros in the magical slumber. But Eros is able to fight it off.
Alright, then I'm a bonus action hex him with a strength debuff.
Okay. Bonus action hex for strength.
I'm out of spell slots. I can't do that.
Oh, you can't? Okay.
Alright, then can I can't grapple for a bonus action, can I?
No, that'd be it's an action to grab. I gave you that just because in the last one, because it kind of fit. But
Then Rock's gonna kind of back his way out of the corridor a little bit.
if you move away, the cultist can swing at you. That's next to you. If you want to take the attack from that guy.
Shit, you're right. Alright, well we'll stay put then.
All right.
And then our turn.
You got it. Damn, that sleep would have been sweet if you'd have hit.
Yeah.
Cultist is going to swing at Alrendi. Scimitar. 15.
Miss.
This cultist is going to swing again at Cyril. Scimitar. 9.
Misses.
Ook.
Ook is gonna turn to Eros after he slashed at her, and she's gonna say, "The black pack or the black paw are a pack of disease-mind dogs. Can't you see that, Eros? Open your eyes. Aren't you a man of honor?"
Black Paw.
And then, yeah.
Okay.
And
Black
then
Power.
Black Power.
she's gonna slash at the guy in front of him.
This cultist?
Yeah.
Alright. 22 hits for 9. He is dead.
Finally decapitated him.
2 slices.
You got it. 19 hits and the 17 hit. Both hit. So, well. Cultist is going to rush up. Going to try to help Aspasia with his scimitar swing. 19 for 3.
That's a hit.
Goes to Alrendi.
Alright, bit too close to do firebolt. So do what is this? A con save? Yeah. We'll do Word of Radiance again.
You got it?
1.
Ah fuck!
Oh,
Left one.
I get an extra d6 of necrotic damage on Aspasia since I did absorb elements.
Okay. Yeah, you roll me a d6. Left one fails. Extra 3. Got it. The extra 3 makes him look pretty rough. Gets him a little light. Or a little lower. So the radiant explodes off your shield. The one on the left takes damage.
It wouldn't actually. I would stick my palm in its face.
You got it? Oh, you want to go?
And then I would like to cast a bonus action Healing Word on Roach.
Okay.
Right where it counts.
Roach for 6. Goes to Varric.
Can I make this? I can. Alright. I'm gonna run over. And then hit with Lord of the Flies on the cultist on the bottom of Roche.
Okay.
Let me get that up.
A 12 just hits.
Whew.
And that's a con save for the flies. $13. Does that pass for you?
I think it passes. I think it's a pass.
Okay.
I think mine's 12.
Gotcha. So take 6 poison damage as the flies just encircle him and start to bite across his face and his neck. And he bats him away, but you can see the visible marks left.
And then I will do Healing Word on Ook.
Okay.
For my bonus action. Yeah, I can do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Damn.
Damn, nice heal. Double 6s, dude. Double big rolls.
And that is my turn.
You got it.
Okay.
The cultist is going to scimitar at Alrendi. 17 for 4.
Her AC's 18.
Okay. She comes down, blocks it with the shield. Goes to Aspasia. Aspasia. Seeing the heal go off, is going to reach out at Varric and attempt to hold person. So make a wisdom save. Oh, I gotcha.
Uh-oh.
So you are paralyzed by Spagia.
All right.
So Spagia reaches out. No healing for you. So you're paralyzed for the duration of the spell, which is a minute.
Yeah.
At the end of each of your turns, you can re-roll your wisdom save. So if you free yourself, you lose your turn for that round. Or if someone can knock him off his concentration check.
Gotcha. All right.
Eros steps forward. It's going to make a great sword attack at Ook. You will not take this from me.
Ooh.
God damn! What a bitch is critting on me.
17
Only
for
good for heals.
17 for 8. And he's gonna make a second great attack on Ook. Second great sword comes down, 17.
Yep.
For 5. Because you're rage. Goes to Cal. Cal, you see Varric has been paralyzed by Aspagia.
As a reaction, Cyril's gonna immediately launch a static fling at Aspagia, and then Cal's gonna launch a shard shot at Aspagia as well.
Digital Prophet, 300 bits. Cal has inspiration again.
Yeah.
Thanks, Digital Prophet, dude.
Right?
He shall have to make a saving throw to keep Varric held.
5 force, got it, okay. Concentration check. Success.
Damn.
That'll be my turn.
Roak.
Alright, Roak is going to try to do Fake Presence, and I don't think we worked this into the sheet, but that's going to be a Wisdom saving throw in a 10-foot cube originating from me against, Ook towards them. Yeah.
Okay.
Like against an 11.
So hits Eros. You said 10-foot cube? Wisdom save. 16? I think that passes it. Is it only Eros that hits?
It should hit Eros and the two guys on the pews. Well,
Let's see here. Dun 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 dun. That was the Archfey thing?
yeah, that's the Fake Presence.
Gotcha. Dun, dun, dun. So this guy's gone. Dead. So the cultists have Dark Devotion. So they get advantage.
Damn. Alright.
14?
Yeah, and that's gonna pass as well.
Oh, I didn't see what happened.
We destroyed a bottle of champagne.
Oh no, it
It's got
exploded.
destroyed.
I
Somehow,
watched it
it
happen.
got too fizzled, but this is like a double bottle of champagne, so I don't blame you.
Champagne.
Well, despite the loss of champagne in my turn, that's gonna be it.
Okay. Goes to... The cultist is dead, so let's get him out of here. Top of the round. Before everyone goes, the now sand from the Cerberus is whipping around so forcefully. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Man, a lot of those recently. Ooh.
Oh no.
What are these rolls?
I'm gonna use advantage on this one.
See, the funny thing is that I have a +3 to my
Did
con
mine not
checks.
show?
I got Ook at a 11.
Oh, there we go.
So Varric uses his advantage for a 17.
Yep.
Alrendi, Roach both fail. Everyone else succeeds. Alrendi and Roach, you two fall asleep from the sleeping sands.
Is a 10 enough to pass? I'll do advantage.
Keep your advantage, 10's not enough.
Okay. Sleep.
Alright. Where's the sleep mic on it? Let's use
Oh
this
wait,
one.
I should fail too then. Our Cal should fail.
Oh, yeah,
Cyril
yeah,
will fail.
Yeah, Cal failed too.
Can Cyril still act? That's not really declared in the Metal Mancer page.
Yeah, well, when you're incapacitated, Zero acts to protect you.
Okay, cool. Do I still get to like control his actions?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Then that'll be fine with me.
Alright. So, Cal, Alrindi, and Roach all sleeping sands whip around, and all of three of you just ragdoll and fall to the ground. The cultist is going to attack Cyril because he does not like this golem.
Yeah. For real.
He's attacked him every round so far. Scimitar. 8.
Nope.
Ook.
Nothing on me.
This motherfucker is not listening. I'm gonna try to grapple him.
Okay. Let's make a athletics.
Okay, come on.
Shit.
Just one good roll. God damn it.
So you try to grab him, he pushes you off with his greatsword, pushing you away.
Alright, that's all I can do.
You had advantage because you were raging, but he still beat you.
Yep.
Roach, make a con save.
Please, more than a 9. Thank you.
So Roach, at the end of your
Ooh,
turn, you wake up.
And more.
You just you're prone, but you wake up, and you're on the
Hey,
ground.
as long as I'm not fucking auto-critted anymore, I'm happy.
Yeah, so he's gonna scimitar with advantage. 18 for 6. The cultist attacks Roach. Alrendi, make a con save. So you are free, but it happens at the end of your turn. So you are now just currently prone, but awake. Goes to Varric, you're restrained. You can make a wisdom save to escape.
I will do that.
Fail.
Oh no.
Still held.
Yep.
Too far. This cultist will take a swing at Alrendi with advantage, because she's prone. 16.
Nope. Block it with my shield.
Spagia is going to use his opens. He's going to use his dagger at Roach. First one. 16.
Miss.
Second one.
Or, no, that just hits.
23. Because you're prone is why. So 9 piercing. Eros, seeing that Alrendi's on the ground, is going to great sword her for the advantage. 22 for 6. Second attack.
Yep.
20 for 8. Oh, and Cal, con save.
Okay.
Can I get some of those rolls, DM?
Is there an
No.
easier way to minus the damage?
I'm gonna
from
go ahead and
health?
use my advantage for that one.
Use an advantage.
Yeah. I'm gonna wake up, and then Cyril is going to static fling at the cultist underneath the ridge.
You got it. 7 misses. So I don't know if this is up for you guys, but I can click on a token, highlight the damage, and there's a negative sign. I don't know if that pops up
I
for you
don't
guys
see
too.
You can right
Ah, that'll be
you can
my
right
turn.
click.
Okay. Roak.
Yeah, but it doesn't let us like instantly do it.
Roak's going to Eldritch Blast the cultist directly north.
One under Roach. This one off y'all.
Correct.
An 11 just misses.
Damn. Alright, well that's his turn.
Okay. Top of the round. Everyone is awake. Cal, Alrindi, and Roach, you guys are just prone, so half speed on your turn to get up. And Varric is still held. The cultist scimitar attack at the golem. Die, golem! 22 for 2.
A lot of shit damage rolls tonight.
know.
Yeah, and I lose my rage because I didn't take any damage and I didn't do any damage last turn. So I'm gonna move. And
When you lose your rage, I think you go. Something happens.
Exhausted.
Exhausted? Let me check.
I think it's one exhausted.
Trying to open your token, but it's going slow. You have 3 rages at level 3.
What happens if I rage again while I'm exhausted, though?
You can get, I
Wait.
think, a second level exhausted.
I don't think it does exhaustion.
Okay, yeah, you don't lose. You don't get exhaustion.
Really?
It's only if you do the enhanced rage. So you're fine.
Gotcha.
Okay, well I'm gonna rage again. Wait, what? Sorry, never mind.
Yeah, it's only
I'm gonna-
yeah. Trent's right. Berserker rage. So you rage again. Your last rage.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my last rage. And attack the cultist closest to me.
You got it.
Not arrows, but the
A 16 hits for 10, 12, and he is destroyed.
Fuck you!
Resurrected gives Cal inspiration. Cal's had inspiration like 4 times tonight.
I know,
Learned a
damn.
lot tonight.
I'm gonna stand up. And I'm
Thank you
going
very
to
much.
attack Aspasia twice.
Got it.
Get him, Roach.
Advantage on the second one. I think I have one still, right?
You do. The first attack misses, but the second attack hits because the gods have decided it does. And the concentration check.
Damn it.
Success.
Ugh.
He's almost dead. So that short sword attack cuts him across the neck and the jaw, and his jaw kind of falls a bit. But he's still holding on to the whole person on Varric as he falls to his knees. This cultist is going to attack Roach. $17
It's a hit.
for 7. Ooh, Roach is looking rough.
I ain't going down, bitches!
Oh, Alrindi.
All right, I'm going to hit this guy with I suppose a dagger. I'm just gonna slice him.
You're staying up too, right? Because you're prone. Do you want to stand
Oh,
up?
stand it up, stand it up.
Gotcha.
Please.
The cultist on your left.
Yes, please.
21 hits for 5. You jam it
And
into his
then I'm
stomach.
Hell yeah, motherfucker. I'm gonna bonus action healing word on Roach.
Okay.
Second level.
This is a battle.
Sorry.
5 for Roach. It's a big heal though.
Enough for another attack, maybe.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
That's the end of my turn.
Varric, wisdom save, man. Believe. Believe.
Please.
Believe.
You should have fucking prayed to Badoma, you bitch.
He's free.
Hey.
That's your turn though.
Yeah, that's my turn. I had a feeling.
But he's free. The cultist is going to try to return the favor to Alrindi. The scimitar. That's a miss.
Miss.
Aspasia. going to No, he's gonna reach out, he's gonna inflict wounds on Varric as he goes, "No, you will not be free." First level. 8 to miss.
Miss. Woo.
Cerberus going to make a swing at Alrendi and then a swing at Ook. This is at Alrendi with the great sword. 13. And this is at Ook with the great sword. 16.
Mm-hmm.
For 4 halved. Goes to Cal.
Well, Cal's gonna fire a shard shot at Aspasia.
He's
See
so
damage.
close to being dead, dude.
Mm.
He's still alive, but he's
And
barely
then
alive.
Cal's gonna cast Word of Resilience.
Okay.
So everyone gets 3 HP back. And everyone in our team. And
So you-
that will be my turn.
You shard
Wait a
shot,
minute.
hitting Spaji in the back, and then as he does, all of you gain 3 health. Yeah, you gain health equal to his charisma
Permanent or
modifier. Yeah,
temporary?
permanent.
Yeah, it's not temporary. That's a permanent HP.
Roak.
Alright, Aspasia's going down. Good old Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. No!
He's not going down.
Roak just winds it up,
Alright.
Kill this fucker.
slams it to the wall behind it, and it goes
Oh,
through the
this
Cerberus. Unfortunately, at the top of the round, I need everyone to make a con save again.
God damn it.
Roach
God
passes,
damn it,
Roak
I
fails,
passed.
Alrendi fails, Varric fails,
Oh.
Ook fail. Ook has advantage because you're raging. I think so.
What is that? What?
Or I'm thinking of the other rage again. I might be thinking of the other rage again.
Hold on. Let me look.
Cal
What is that?
passes, Cyril passes. So Ook, maybe. Unfortunately, Varric falls asleep.
I don't see it, but I'll just use my advantage.
Okay.
Because we've used like 10 of them tonight already. Whatever.
Yeah,
Keep
this
going.
is a rough fight.
The knight is against us, that's why.
This is probably my fault.
Pissed off the gods.
I did.
So Varric, Alrendi, and Roak, you three just you just slump again from the sleeping sands that are whirling around this place. Ook, you're still up, and it's your turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take a attack of opportunity from Eros.
Okay.
An exploding leap there.
Well, if you're exploding leaping, it's not. You do it for free. They can't make attack opportunities against you when you do it.
Oh shit! When I do it?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I didn't know that.
That's the
Hell
point
yeah.
of it.
Well, I didn't know it was that strong.
So you jump through.
All right, I'm not arguing. And then I'm gonna fucking slash down on this bitch ass right here.
You got it. 15 hits for 10, and you leap,
12. 12.
and he's dead.
Fuck yes.
Spagia's dead. Whoa! What is
God damn.
CB with a 10
CB?
gifted subs?
Holy hell!
Give CB some love in chat.
That's his way of recruiting everybody for WoW when it comes out.
CB just shared 50 emotes. Trasharama, Sativia Heal,
Holy shit.
Marvelous Miss Me, Torchlock, War Toxin, Fack, Yazar Elm, and Ismofan and Jimbo 68. Shout out for the subs.
up?
Thanks, dude.
Now you have to.
That was
come
good
back.
timing, right when we killed
I think I got
Ass
everybody.
Pass.
Yeah.
Ass pass.
Uka's gonna pound her chest and roar like a goddamn silverback gorilla.
Thanks so much, CB, dude. Appreciate it, man. Roach, you just made the pass
I'll swing at this cultist.
You got it. Hyper Tiger. A 15 hits, and the 6 piercing is enough for the kill.
Alright, and then move over here and attack the other one.
Okay, offhand. All right, so everyone's just slicing
Wow,
people up
what
now.
the fuck?
He's dead too.
Too bad Ren is asleep and she can't notice that.
I got, I think, a max roll and a fucking 0 roll.
Dude, I will come to Utah and see your bar, man. And I will play Dungeons & Dragons in your bar. CB's buying a bar.
That'd be
Oh,
so
cool.
great.
Oh
shit,
shit!
totally.
What?
Yeah.
The only reason
I
I'm
thought
in
you meant like
Utah-
his very stocked, like personal bar.
Oh, CB's buying a bar.
Well, I guess we're all moving there.
Clan night at CB's bar. Free drinks.
Visiting,
Wait, we
visiting.
get
No one
free
wants to
drinks,
go to
right? We get
Utah.
free drinks, CB.
We have to pay the
Probably a
tip, though.
DM only thing.
Yes.
Yeah, only the DM gets it.
Already con save. Free drinks BYOB. Raz is gonna drop fat stacks to get everyone trashed.
Yay!
So you wake up on your turn, and Varric, con save.
Please.
Barbaric.
He's been stunned this entire game. 17's good. You wake up on your turn. So you wake up.
Does it? Alright.
Eros. So Eros, Alrendi, you're still prone, which means Eros' attacks have advantage on you. 11 and 21.
21 hits.
So as you wake up, you look up and you see this greatsword just come in, and he jams it into your chest and twists it and pulls it out. You lied to me. You took what was mine.
That really hurt.
Already looks pretty rough from prone. Cow. Big beer in Utah.
Scream out in pain. Fucking Gallus throwing up some shade.
How's your vacation,
Cyril's
guys?
gonna rush to Bradis' side and then smash or like slam.
You got
Oh,
it.
you go smash.
Cyril,
Make him
smash.
Smash.
Smash. 8 misses.
And then he's gonna shard shot.
Ooh.
There you go.
That's a hit.
Something. And that will be Cal's turn.
Okay. Roak, con save. Come on, Roak. Yeah, you wake up. So you wake up, but you're prone. Top of the round goes to Ook.
Ook is gonna. I think she has a cooldown on her leap, but she's gonna leap again.
I need to get a
Not
break
that
in
it
after this
matters.
game, after this fight. This
Yeah.
break's been waiting.
I mean, it's almost 11.
14 misses.
Okay.
So you leap forward, landing next to Already to
And
protect her.
she's gonna roar in his face to try to get him to focus on her.
We shouldn't kill this guy.
Roach.
No, you can.
I'm going
make
behind him.
tap out.
Just gotta beat him down a little bit till he, regains his senses.
Oh, both miss. Do you mean water with 3.2?
Fuck it, I'll try it. I'm gonna do the hive mind to make that 11 to 16.
16 misses.
Okay.
Already, you're prone.
Well, I stand up.
Okay.
Because I'm the real Slim Shady. And then nobody laughed. I am like so disappointed.
I'm
What the
Slim Shady.
fuck?
But Aspasia died too,
exhaled
though.
air
goes
from
away.
my nose.
There you go.
Thank you. So
You got an exhalation. That's all.
I played D&D. I'm not a comedian for a reason. Okay, I'm going to hit this motherfucker. Question: if I did firebolt, would it affect everybody or just him?
Just him.
Okay. Now it's a ranged spell attack. Is that a disadvantage?
Yeah.
Dang.
Oh, we're doing that now?
If you're right next to him.
If you're right next to him, as a range attack.
Okay. We didn't do it before.
Oh, we do it in Harlock. That's probably why I didn't realize it.
Okay.
Okay. Well, okay, I would like to cast Frostbite in his face.
Okay.
Non-lethally, please.
Frostbite. He's pretty good con. But he failed.
Yes!
So his next attack is a disadvantage.
Freeze, bitch! And then as a bonus action, because I have that, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself by drawing with my palm a shield in front of me.
Okay.
It grants me +2 AC,
Plus
so now
2
I'm
AC.
at 20.
Very nice. Goes
Oh,
to
and then I'm done.
Varric.
Hmm. I'll try to frostbite him.
Okay.
God damn, both of you.
You're just getting frozen. Oh, he passed that one.
Ah, damn. So close. I'll move up 10 feet.
You got it.
And that's it.
So this is a disadvantage. He's going to attempt to swing at Alrindi. With the first. 6.
Nope. Why is it a disadvantage?
Because your spell. Your frostbite.
Fuck yeah!
And the second at 14.
Ooh.
So he swings at you.
Nope.
The first swing, he comes in slow, and you're able to easily
Both of
dodge it.
them would have picked if they were at advantage.
The second one comes in, and you block it.
Oh, nice.
Cow.
Cal is going to cast Shard Shot again, and then Cyril's gonna do his usual smash.
Both of those hit.
Nice. Acceptable.
Acceptable. Eros, after he takes the shard shot into the stomach and the chest, and then he gets punched in the face by the golem, he still looks pretty healthy. Roak.
Roak's gonna shoot out his tongue and try to grapple this guy.
Okay. Give me a athletics check. Your tongue comes out and he grabs it and he tosses it to the side. He catches it. And
One does not simply grapple the owner of a city.
He's the captain. I guess that's Roak's turn.
All right. So because Aspasia was killed, the sands that were spinning have all fallen into the ground, and then the Cerberus has dissipated. Ook's up.
Oh, man. Did his eyes change at all? Does he seem like there's any kind of like recognition? Or actually,
Make an insight check.
I don't know if we for sure found out that he was brainwashed. Okay, I'm trying to get that up.
Ass pass. He's got that wop. With a 7,
To both.
he looks furious that he has lost his chance to have whatever happened have happen.
I'm gonna grapple him. Again.
All right.
Oh my god! Damn it! There's no way.
He deflects your
Yeah,
grapple.
Okay.
Just 2 though, just 2.
Roach.
Well, I don't know who the fuck this guy is. I think he's a cultist, so I'm gonna swing at him twice.
You got it. 20. 21. I'm going to parry the first attack. Turns around, he blocks the first attack.
What is this?
And then he's going to take the second attack for 6. The second attack hits him under his plate armor, though, and he leaves a noticeable gash, and he looks pretty wounded. Already.
All right. I'm going to.
As past leader of the cult of Butte. Very nice.
I guess I'm gonna try. Okay, I want to try something, but I want it to lead to a check, but I don't know if it would lead to a check, so I'm not sure if should do it. So I wanted to cast Word of Radiance, and if it hit him, then I wanted to like basically shine my eye palm in his face and say Almadune needs you. Stop. But I don't know if that would result in a check because he got hit. Like a
You want to do it?
whatever. Huh?
You want to do it? Go for it.
I do. But he has good constitution. So
He
I'm not
does.
going to.
Okay.
I'm gonna just hit him with my dagger.
Okay.
Ah, fucker. Just kidding. Non-lethal, please.
15 misses.
Does a 20 hit with advantage? Because I do advantage.
It will, yeah, if you want to use it.
Yes, please. Then he parries.
I used my action already
Oh, okay.
with him. So you take your dagger and you jam it into that same spot under the armor that you saw Roach hit, and you pull the dagger out. He's still standing, but he's visibly wounded.
Okay, I still say the same thing. Stop. Almadune needs you.
He coughs.
What I'm doing.
Varric. I'm a bit upset. It gives Varric inspiration.
Thanks,
CB.
appreciate it. I will use Lifebringer's Aid on Alrendi. I don't know if it's gonna do what I wanted it to do.
1d4 plus
So
your
1d4,
modifier.
I love that spell.
which is
Wisdom?
2, I think. Yeah. Or is it 4? Oh no, it's 4.
Whoa, train's halfway there. Whoa, already here for 5.
If you get attacked, I think.
Yeah, so whenever the creature, when she takes damage, she immediately restores 5 health.
Yep.
He puts the, that's the Erenel homebrew spell. The bubble has enveloped you. Now whenever you get attacked, you heal for 5.
Ooh.
But whenever Alrendi takes damage, Varric has to roll a con save.
Oh, is that like break his concentration?
Yeah, so
Ooh.
the damage can break Varric's concentration. Living on a prayer. So Tivy heals 84 with the yeah, let's do it. Boom. Eros. It's going to make a private roll. He holds up his greatsword and he drops it. He holds up his hands. No more. No more violence. I will face my people. That is the wish of you 6.
Can I kick his leg out from beneath him and tie him up?
Do you guys want to end combat? You can do that if you want to. If you want to end combat.
Knock his ass out.
Yeah, I want to grapple his ass and tie him up.
Kinky.
I'll tie him up with rock stone. Just drag him along.
Tie him up
It's
with the
fine.
cultist,
Use my
cultist
tongue.
rope.
So you kick him.
Gross.
He falls to the ground and you tie him up with the red velvet rope. You want to use the
Or
cultist rope?
Roax tongue.
Or Roax tongue?
I think I have rope on me. I'll probably use that.
Yeah, I mean we can. We don't.
Not to rope
Wanna
everybody,
rope on
you got
them.
a fucking ritual.
So as you tie him up and this chapel goes quiet, in the hallway you hear as the guy that was petrified is still rolling around on the ground laughing hysterically.
Cyril's gonna go pick up that guy and take him down the hall.
Don't harm him, please.
So
That's
this
funny.
is what the humans elect to be their leaders? This pathetic excuse.
No, he's obviously sick in the mind.
Cal, you need
We
to
must
be
bring him to the oracles.
reasonable.
The
Does it look
oracles.
like he has anything affecting him? Like,
Yeah.
no?
So much hope in a man that will only sacrifice himself to bring about a deity of destruction.
He is a great leader for wanting to provide for his people, though.
That deity
is
would have
misguided.
stomped across the village.
Absolutely,
no
but he would have been
protection.
dead.
Did
He's
anyone
swayed
search
by
after
those that are affiliated with the Black Paw. He's lost all of my respect. Ook is
Hey,
gonna
Like
Arrow.
how
kick him.
everyone's beat to shit and Cal's
then
like
he's
full
gonna pick him up.
HP.
Yeah, right? What the fuck?
What a loser.
Dude with the
you
fucking
can
giant
go
shard
ahead.
jutting through his goddamn stomach. Okay. Alright.
You have not seen what I've seen. Walk these halls and you will understand.
Go at your face.
He spits on the
I'm gonna
ground. Spits
shove
blood.
something in his mouth.
We're not contracted to explore this place. We're only to bring you back.
I want to whisper to Ook to please knock him out so he is quiet and not in discomfort for right now.
So out of character, my previous experience with knocking people out usually kills them, so I'm not gonna do that.
She hits him in the back of the head with an axe, kills him.
No, it always happens. I try to non-lethally knock them out, and they always die.
Why?
I don't because the rolls hate me.
That's true. So did Ook take out Aspasia?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go over and make sure he's actually dead.
Oh, he's dead. He's like as dead can be.
So you walk over,
I
you see
promise you that.
Aspagia's body, all of the shard shots in his back, the giant axe across his chest, and the stab wounds in his stomach. He's visibly dead.
Is he dead?
I'm gonna cut off his head.
You guys watch Roach with his two short swords.
I want to grab Eros by the shoulders, so like I'm leaning down too. I'm like laying down, and we're both bloody and shit. And I want to grab my to have him look at me, and I wanted to stare into his eyes. Why have you forsaken Almadoon, the architect? He has given everything for you. You ran of a human, and you still forsake him. I
Cal's
take it
gonna
out.
take off his face mask.
Yeah.
I will show you if you come with me.
Tell me now, and then we will see it together.
A piece of the architect lives in this place.
Well, that convinced me. Let's go.
Cal's gonna cut like all the ropes except for his hands. Just let him walk on his own.
He stands up with the wrappings.
Cyril's gonna come back and Cal's gonna transfer some HP to him. Cal's
Where did
gonna
you take that,
transfer some
man?
HP to him. There we go.
I'm gonna take Aspasia's head and throw it in the brazier down there.
His head just catches fire.
Alright, Cal and Cyril are perfectly healthy, so we'll lead the charge.
Thank you. This is very important to me.
I'm quite interested as well. I want to see this architect for myself.
You will not see him, for he is dead. But he is also all around us, and it is my mission to bring him back.
Perhaps a piece of him could restore some of my memories. Who knows?
No. That piece will not be used in such a way.
There is no architect, only corruption.
Do we
Luke
need
is
to
gonna-
leave you back at the altar? Because that's exactly what it sounds like now.
Cal's gonna drag him down this hallway before he causes any more ruckus.
So you're going down this way? Okay. Now it is, we did go for 3 hours. Do you want to take a quick break? so we can like get a drink.
Yeah, let's quick.
So real quick
restock break.
So we'll be back in like 2 minutes, and then we'll probably go for like another half hour max, just to get everyone get their drinks refilled. So we'll see you real soon. Be right back.
I just realized I got kicked out of the number 3 spot for the most bits.
Digital Prophet coming in. Showing mad love. Digital Prophet's awesome.
Only because there weren't Monday games 2 weeks in a row. For
God.
sure.
When I was talking with Digital Prophet,
For
I think
sure.
him and maybe a couple of his buddies are going to play some Living Erenel with us, hopefully.
That's so exciting. I'm really excited to DM.
So if you don't know about Living Erenel, it's a big D&D MMO, whole bunch of stuff game, where there's multiple DMs in the Erenel Discord, Gamingbrew Discord, that run games, RP channels. You can join factions, you can do downtime. It's pretty awesome. It's pulled from a lot of different places, a lot of different games, a lot of different D&D streamers. It's going to be exciting. Yay! What's up, Trix? Trent, you should play, man. It's gonna be great. Even if you can't like sign up for adventures all the time, you can still participate in role playing and factions and all kinds of other stuff. And with the huge gifted sub bomb from CB, he jumped into the 3rd slot all time. So as soon as everyone gets back, we can we'll finish up tonight's game. Right, another 20-30 minutes. And then after tonight's game, my next stream is on Monday with Rise of Harlock for that big game, which is they just found a giant void dragon flying above them. So we'll see how that goes.
It's alright, we already killed all of them.
Absolutely forgot.
You pitch moving your game
Um,
to a stream? Nice. You're on stream, man?
That'd be so fun.
Yeah, I think we're 2 weeks out from playing. That's awesome, Trent, dude. Let me know when you get us up, dude. Definitely share the love. What you got? Oh, she's got watermelon.
All right, I'm back.
Hey, everyone's back. Let's finish up this night. All right. So Cal and Ciro. I'm drinking shit. It's long something, I can't remember what it's called now.
Shit.
From Maker's
Drinking
Mark.
shit.
I'm drinking shit.
Maker's Mark is fantastic. I love that shit.
I think it's called
No, it's
Long
not.
Barrel. It's like the aged Maker's Mark. It's pretty good.
I agree, Lauren. This tastes disgusting. Anything that tastes like alcohol is disgusting.
Puts hair on your chest. So
Before we progress,
I drink
Kel's gonna look
champagne.
back at the party and ask, we should probably take a rest before going down here, though. I'm thinking about it.
Agreed.
So the
Looking
healthiest
at-
one is the one that suggests that. No,
I'm
I
just
agree.
looking
I
at
think we-
Ook and, like,
I think we should take a
Alrendi.
small rest.
yeah, Ook already knows you're rough.
Yeah. Perhaps you
Cyril
could
will
take a
guard the
rest
doors,
before
and
you
I'll look at the prisoner if you guys want to take a short rest for a little while.
Just until at least my wounds close somewhat.
Cal's
All
gonna
of
take
us?
him over to the altar table. He's just
Please
gonna
don't.
chat with
I
him
want
for a
to
little
use
while.
this space. I would like to use this space.
So you guys are gonna do a short rest. So if you want to roll hit dice, you rest.
Cal, where did your
How do that?
construct take that man? Is he just
Uh,
down the
he's-
hall?
He's in the hallway. He's like next to the fire pit where we can't hear him now.
So on your sheets there should be a short rest button under your hit dice, I think. And then if you click it, it should ask you how many hit dice you want to use. Or if you're using the other sheet, because Foundry has a couple different ones, it might be on your character sheet over your token, like a pop-up. It'll pop in like roaches in the corner there. Yep. And it should automatically heal you too, and deplete your hit dice.
Alright.
And you can do-
By that.
You can do the same thing when you take a long rest. You can just hit that long rest button, and it'll automatically set your spells and your health and stuff.
I'll take it.
Do
I
we
would
want
like
to
to
take a long
pray.
rest?
Long,
Oh,
rest-
long rest.
long rest will
Would
keep
be
you in here
great.
for 8
Probably.
hours.
Yeah, that's probably a no-go.
I like the ice cream.
What, you got ice cream? Dick.
That's actually his little nephew's ice cream that he's stealing.
Yeah.
So,
definitely.
but
Liam's
he's
gonna be pissed.
but he's smaller than you, right? So who cares?
Who cares?
Yeah, he
Cal's
can't
just
fight me.
gonna
That would-
chat with our little prisoner
Mhm.
here for a little while.
Sure.
they're
Luke is
healing
gonna-
I'm
up.
okay doing a long rest. I have no spell slots almost.
In the middle of the
Which means you
temple,
guys
we
are
just
dead.
slaughtered all the followers.
We've slaughtered most of the followers in here. We haven't checked the other sides. There's supposedly a god that's supposed to be here, so somebody's gonna
And
find some
We
suspect.
broke down the door.
So I don't think we have time for a long rest.
We must.
I have spared the dying, so if you guys like fall and I can't heal you, you at least won't.
We'll just
Die,
be left to
die.
Well,
by cultists.
Okay.
It's just gonna be bad.
Uka's gonna go check on the Stubbies guy.
Check on Stubby.
I have one spell slot left.
Hey, it's whatever the group wants to do.
Because we're gonna have to kill those snakes to get out.
Meh.
Cal's just gonna try and convince Eros that his people need a leader in this time while they're talking.
Well, I was attempting to lead by giving them something greater.
You were trying to summon a deity with your life that probably would have destroyed all nearby life itself.
I'm not so sure that they would do that.
And what guarantee can the cultists provide?
I have been a leader for Brews for many, many years since my father, his father, before him. The oracles always make the final decision.
And they sent you here.
I sneak away here. I've been here many times before they noticed my absence.
So you went against the leadership of the actual town itself.
They say that I am the leader, but nothing passes by the vision of the oracles. The All-Sight sees everything. It is
Oh,
unsettling to have something always watching, always
well,
judging.
apparently they can't see shit because they couldn't even know where you were.
Because
that
I'm-
all sight is bullshit.
But I'm in here, protected by the Cerberus.
Or it's perhaps all sight doesn't actually have all sight.
Well, my friend, if you can take your transgressions and ask the oracles and see what happens.
Maybe one day. All I know is I have a piece of an Asher dragon inside of me, and I'm not really sure what to do with it.
Then he sees you. He's watching you. You're only safe in these walls. When you step out into the golden wheat fields of Ulkadia, his sight follow you again.
He hasn't mistreated me yet.
That means you are doing what he wants you to.
I suppose that falls in line. But would unleashing that beast upon these plains of innocent folk really be the best choice?
What else could I do? How?
And if the All Sight is so powerful, they probably already know of your plot and would have something to destroy it.
Do you have a better means of facing an ancient dragon?
A deity, a god, I don't know, an actual being of infinite power?
They do not listen to me. They listen to you. You are from the above. Can you speak to them? Hey,
Not
Galco.
at the moment.
But you must understand that I have nowhere to turn. I must free my people from this all-sight. You see,
What's so bad about this All Sight?
there was a time before when my father was a mere boy and my grandfather was leadership for Brews. The lands were filled with great beasts, yes, mystical beasts. There was danger, but we were free people. But then the Ashar dragons, they fly in, the entire flight themselves, supposedly saving us from our shackles. Taking that perch above Antheria high on the mountain just 30 years ago. And since then they've watched down upon us. Their oracles spreading across Ulkadia like gnats.
I must admit, I can't take an honest opinion since I don't remember my true beliefs. But I must ask, is there any idea of where these dragons came from?
Gallico, congrats on the Get So, dude. Thank you so much, Lemon. They just appeared. Now, granted, the centaurs and the cyclops were very difficult threats at the time, and that a shot of dragonflight did push them back. But at what cost?
Ulkadia's entered some sort of a golden age, has it not?
It depends on who you'd ask. Would
The
you...
big cities or the small towns?
The 5 great cities have seen a prosperity, I would assume, or I suppose, but I don't know, my friend, tell me, would you give up your freedom to always have someone watching you, even if it meant you'd earn a few more cold coins for the day?
I suppose that's true. I must admit there's nothing I can do in this situation to help you, but what I can ask you to do is to at least lead your people. And let us ask the questions to those dragons. I have quite a few of my own. I need them to explain why I have a giant shard in the side of my chest. But, for now, I think it's best that we just remain partial allies.
Are you an agent of the Ashard? Have they marked you?
I guess if this means I'm marked, but I have no memories of being told to do any task, and I believe I was sent here to do something else by the gods above.
He looks
Not
over.
some dragons that falsely proclaim themselves as deities.
Do you hear this, companions of Cal? You have a sleeper agent in your midst. Whenever the Ashard wish to activate him against you, he will. You must free me now and strike him down.
Cal
Free
just kind of
from
looks
what?
at their face with like,
If I was to strike anyone down here, it would be you for being such a weak leader.
Would you say giving one's own life for the betterment of his people weak?
giving
No.
one life to summon an evil deity into the plains would not be necessarily
All you would be
strong.
doing in this situation would be replacing the dragons with another one, or another creature.
I feel like this man can't lead. Should we get somebody else?
One of you think you can lead better than I?
No, that is not our decision.
It's the people's
There's a
Yes.
drunken
decision.
statue in the hallway that would do quite fine.
True.
You work with the Black Paw, and do you know what the result of that is?
No.
What happens?
What?
Luca's gonna like lift up her robe and her tunic to show her belly and show the giant scar that's across it.
Nipple!
Monkey nipple!
Really,
You get a hairy nipple.
You have been dealt a great battle wound, and that is admirable. But you must understand that when there is no options, what else would you do?
The Black Paw are savage creatures.
Must
If your village is healthy,
Thinking you'd save your
should-
people, you'd be wrong.
You
No.
should just wait.
I will burn down society to save it.
To save what society? You just destroyed it.
From the ashes, another greater kingdom will rise. I am just but one of many gears pushing for this.
Oh, I say we hold an election when we get back to the village.
You can certainly try. The All-Sight will decide.
Well, if it decides upon you, then something's fucked up.
My hunch is I will choose you, my friend.
We'll see about that. Anyhow, is everyone rested up?
What would
Ready to
Rasami
go?
think of you now?
The Oracle for the All-Sight, I do not care what she thinks.
Seems like she cares for you.
Don't be mistaken.
Seems you are just blind.
It would seem you have just followed into her trap and foiled my plans, keeping her in power.
You're meddling kids.
And your little dog, too.
Or little frog. And a little dog.
Damn it.
Little frog,
Yep.
little dog, little roach.
I'm bigger than you.
Cal's gonna bring the human over here, and we're gonna go walk down this pathway. He can continue his ravings as he pleases.
Okay, Ook can't like just leave
I want to try something real quick.
the half petrified guy. She's gonna go retrieve him.
Oh, buddy.
He's just rolling around.
Yeah,
Is he still
Yeah.
like he's not done yet?
It's only been a half hour. He's just
Oh.
rolling.
Please gag him. Like suffocate
Yeah, I
him
will.
if you need to.
I
and
will
then we
gag
can
him.
Resuscitate.
I mean, he's kind of muffled. He still has a sack over his head.
Cal's
of
gonna kind of
rope.
move slowly along with the hostage or whatever, the prisoner.
I was trying to mount it, but I don't think I have it turned on in this. Actually, let me try real
I'm
quick.
very interested.
Don't move your token real quick, Kyle. Let me try this. Because if it works, it's gonna be sweet.
Sure. Drag the token along.
Never mind, I don't have it turned on. I gotta figure it out. There's a cool thing that Gallus and I set up where you can mount tokens, and the token just follows you. But it's not working.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you guys, yeah, you can do it. You guys step into. It looks like it was once a grand antechamber, and I need to get down into the chamber. Whoop. There we go. Now there's just a little more
I'm
than
sorry.
there's just a little more than a barracks. There's a couple of makeshift beds. This looks like where the cultists would come to sleep. And then you open the door to the west, Cal, and the door will open into a. So the western end of this room has a large water basin with a statue. The statue is carved to resemble it looks to be a maiden, and the maiden is wearing a porcelain mask, blocking her facial features. It's a white porcelain mask.
So, what is this piece of the creator you speak of?
If you will let me lead, I will take you. We must go back to the antechamber. I assume you have eaten the flesh and bypassed the landworm.
Yeah, he's no longer alive.
Would seem the All-Sight-Sins killers.
Aren't we all killers? Come on, let's be honest here.
Amadune did make us in his image.
Continues to lead you as you go past the chamber to a long hallway. And he walks into
Cal
this
and
room.
Cyril are gonna stay really close to him as he progresses.
So he leads you into this
Very
room.
Interested.
A couple things are going to stick out in this room. So you should be able to look all the way south and see a green pool at the bottom. If you have dark vision. Actually, there should be a light in this
Oh,
room.
actually, if there isn't a light in this room, I can fix that. So. No, I don't want to. I don't want you to have a torch. I want you to have a continuous flame. No, it's a spell.
Oh yeah, you want
You can like
to cast continuous flame on this
only if you guys
torch?
want it.
So I think this room
It
is
just
dark.
means that you can snuff it out with your shirt, but it doesn't actually snuff out. You could just hide it because there's no flame. So if we get into a situation we need to quickly hide, you could just put it in your clothes, and the flame's still there, but you can hide it.
What's this?
Alright, so as you guys step into this room, as he leads you in, there's a strong smell of burning leather as you step in. At the east end of the room sits a basin with painted purple edges. There's no water in this basin. Instead, it is a swirling dark black fog. And that is right next to a cow on your right. Across from that, in the western wall, are two standing cages being hung from the ceiling. They sit about 20 feet up. Inside are two skeletons picked clean. On the south, a dagger sits on the desk. There is a tomb bound in leather that is open, and all the pages in the book have been ripped out. When you look past all this, to the very south, in another room leads upstairs, which kind of puts this place on like a pedestal almost. There is a large stone basin, which above it, floating in this greenish greenish fog, is a large, cracked chromatic crystal that floats above the basin. And the crystal, for those that know what this is a lament, and that's the picture that's floating. It's that crystal right there. It's floating in the green basin. So for those that know what laments are congealed bits of Almadun, the deity, when he died and he spread his bond across the world. Some of these bits formed into these crystals. This one appears to be heavily cracked.
This is in the purple pool or the green pool?
The green pool. So the purple pool is black fog that swirls around and there's no bottom in sight. The green pool is the crystal kind of floating in the air.
Come here, Almadun, priestess. What is this thing?
The lament's in the journal now too, if you guys want to see it.
I have one of these. And she'll pull hers out, stepping closer to what is in the pool. And it's just a very, very small,
I have
very small
like,
shard.
my arm is on his.
I believe what you mean is you have two now.
This one is much, much greater than what I have from my
Cyril
healer.
can carry it for now if you need me to.
Oh, I would very
Hold
much
it.
love to possess it myself.
Very well.
This is from Almadun himself when he
Nothing
sacrificed himself.
happens if you touch it with your raw hand, right?
Gallico's right in
I
chat.
absolutely have no idea. Does anything happen if I touch it with my raw hands?
Are you touching the
my-
floating?
Yeah, if I reach in and grab it.
Cal's gonna
'Cause I
like
feel like I
stop
would know that,
Alrendi
but I have
before
no
she
idea.
can fully place her hand on it.
Oh, so you want to grab her arm? Do you want to let him
Let
grab you,
the-
or do you want to stop?
Let the immortal rock do this.
Let the priestess do this.
If this is something that's related to the creator, could his power not instantly destroy you?
He made us in his image. We can handle proper elves can handle his influence and redirect it into the trance where his mind exists.
Very well, if you're confident. And Cal will
You
just
should trust
remove
her
his hand
judgment.
and watch her.
I trust my faith.
Similar to Indiana Jones when they open the ark. So I'm just kidding. So you have found
grab it.
you grab this lament. It is cracked. So if you use the lament in the journal, you have a cracked one, which is a rare thing, and you can smash it upon yourself if you want to, and you gain back a second level spell slot when you smash it. So it's a magic item. However, when you grab it and you pull it out, Varric, Roak, Roach, and Arrows. The black mist swirls hard, and these two shadow-like figures emerge out of the mist. They like float up out. Who dares touches the art of the architect?
I point down there. I point down south.
Alrendi, she's over there.
They start to glide away from you as you pointed it. So you guys turn around and you see floating up the stairs, these two shadows are coming towards you, floating.
I stick up my palm with the eye on it. Both palms have eyes on it, actually, but still. Almadun has commanded me to guard his treasure.
As they approach you, they don't have any like distinguishing facial features, but like a voice kind of emerges from the shadows to you. So as you hold out your hand, priestess, beyond this door, non-believers, but for those that believe, should come with us into the abyss.
The abyss was created out of reluctance from Almadun's shadow.
What is the abyss?
It is not something of redemption or of great value to me. I want his light.
All those that follow. Creator, the architect, Father. Know that only the fallen elf, when he is truly sealed away, can the architect return. Only by entering the abyss will you find his love again. We are there now. We can guide you to us.
Where is the portal?
Come. And they start to float down the stairs. I like how you can highlight your token and you can mouse wheel and it spins them. Whee!
What?
What is this abyss?
They float over to that black swirling mist again.
Have I heard of the abyss?
The abyss.
As Ren?
Make a religion check.
Cal's also gonna roll for that.
Okay. With a 4, it's hard to tell. With a 12, I will whisper you, Cal.
And it's like a fragment of a memory, I would say.
With the 12, you would know this, but you would be able to find more if you wanted to. If you knew where
You
to
shouldn't
look.
travel to the below. And he just says that without even realizing it. We're not strong
Ren would
enough
like
to go
push
there.
shadows. This is the portal to the below. She'll look at Cal.
Hmm?
And we need to
Me?
close it. Yeah, she'll look at Cal.
No, you
Oh.
cannot close it. We will be stuck there for eternity. You must
That
come.
is your problem.
Come with us. Help us.
You are the forsaken elves of our time, aren't you? The ones who did not believe in Almadoon.
We are the warriors fighting in his name. To end the threat of
Whose name?
Elturel.
Then who are you loyal to?
Almadoon, the architect, will be resurrected. We are Mistwalkers.
Can I insight to see if they're lying?
I guess I would disadvantage because they have no like features to really pick it, but you might be able to
Yeah.
pull it from their voice.
12.
With the 12 to 14, it's about the same.
Ooh, I would like to do that.
Okay.
Let's all do it then.
With the 12 to 14, they sound like they're not lying. With the 9, you're not sure. With the 17, they
I'm looking more for agitation, like
they're not lying. They were sort of they're agitated that you're not leaping into the mist, being because they think you're a follower of Almadoon. You can sense agitation that they feel like you should leap without any inhibition. Like you should just jump in.
I want to
Verigan's
close.
gonna walk away.
Oh my god. I want to close this portal because the only individuals and elves that jump into the below willingly are those that followed the Forsaken.
Eros lifts up
And
his
he
arms.
is not one to be worshipped.
Do you see? You see? He's tainted.
He is tainted?
These creatures are Almadoon. Almadoon is tainted. See, he summons shadows from the below.
Eros, have you never been deceived before? Because it clearly shows that you are more gullible than a rat.
Are you thinking of jumping into the abyss, elf?
No. Human?
Good. You must help us. Together.
Brennan's gonna look at Cal.
If you're
Follow.
truly a servant of the Creator, then we will help you on the overworld, but not the below.
How can someone fallen from the very tree made by Almadun be such a coward?
Coward. Hmm?
You enter the mist, and our shades will guide you to our bastion.
And I'm supposed to trust two shadows with no face and no background. You can't call me a coward for that. Look at yourselves.
Then
Say
return.
they look shady.
Oh, got him. Return the lament then, if you are not ready to enter. The
The
key,
llama does not belong to you.
the key is in your hands. Robish's mockery.
She'll hold it tighter.
You can sense with your tether sense this llama is just
It feels glorious.
So what's exactly behind that locked door over there that we shouldn't be looking at? And Cyril's gonna walk off.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally locked it. Let me unlock it.
I was gonna say it sounded like
Yeah, it's not locked. I was just panning my screen. I clicked it. So Cyril walks off. Do what you wish, unbelievers. And the shadows start to turn and start to fall back into the mist.
They call us cowards.
Almadun's followers are not cowards, and we do not hide in the shadows. We are born from the light, and that is why I am a sun elf.
Do you understand now? Says Eros. That same crystal that you hold in your hand is the same crystal that sticks out of the side of the lion.
No. And she had run up to him, having lament in her hand, and shaking it at him. So you do not understand. You do not understand that this is the pure essence of Almadun, our creator, our architect, who has created me in his image, and you dare say that those infestations that come out of that hole in the ground are parts. You're disgusting human.
Well, what else would they
I was
come
gonna
from?
start glowing,
Okay.
and he's gonna pull out his quarterstaff,
Your wings pop out with Radiant Soul.
and he's gonna smash the portal with his quarterstaff.
You touch the portal with your
Yeah.
quarterstaff?
Yeah, while Radiant Soul is active.
Uh-oh.
Big boom time.
Alright, bye-bye time.
One.
You sw-
Use your advantage.
so you swing at mist.
Hmm.
The mist dissipates for a second and then it comes back.
Again.
I want to
Perhaps,
cast Word of Radiance on it.
Magic is a little bit more up my alleyway.
Although that's a Constitution, though.
And everything I do deals radiant damage right now.
There's these attacks are just like slamming into the mist, into the they like go into this mist, but you don't hear any like hits.
Is there like a containing like surrounding object?
There's so it's like a large basin, which is like the outside of it, and then there's like a mist in the basin, but there's no, you can't see a bottom. If that makes sense. So you can, it's like a large, like a kettle, but when you look over the edge into this mist, there's no bottom. And when you take your staff and you push it into it, what you think would be the bottom. It just keeps going, going, and going.
How would one destroy a portal like this?
With magic.
Well,
I'll look over to the
perhaps,
warlock and the rat.
The rat.
Looks like a job for these two.
I
Think
mean,
I can do
perhaps
that.
if this Eros fellow was so keen on being sacrificed, perhaps this was where he was destined to go. Maybe we should
Yes.
throw him down the portal.
No. He is not allowed to go into the below and help those fiends.
Damning a soul
not
to the
be
below
prepared.
while they're still living is quite awful.
It helps them more than it hurt. It helps.
And he deserves
Almadoon.
nothing less.
Do you wish to save Almadoon? This is Eros.
You are not going in there.
Try to stop me. He tries to jump in.
I do. I will shoot. Ooh, frostbite at. Oh no! Can I just like shove him out of the way?
Oh, okay. Roach is gonna try to grab with because Roach is right behind you. Athletics
Okay.
check. He has disadvantage.
Kyle's gonna sharp shot his leg.
Okay. Yeah. So he tries to jump, and Roach just grabs him by his bindings and pulls him back, and he falls.
Okay.
Do you?
gonna-
Somebody tie him up.
Twice now I've tried to kill myself, and you have prevented this.
You really want to jump into the below rather than lead your city? That's
I'm
kind
gonna
of
drag
pathetic.
him back like 10 feet.
Thank you.
I don't believe we have any methods of destroying this portal as of the moment, though.
Would someone mind holding on to me? I want to go see what it is.
Yeah.
Wait, see what?
And
You're gonna like dunk down into there?
You're gonna rope
Yep.
into it? Oh no.
could
Oh,
somebody? Okay, so both my
I'll
friends
tie a
on my
rope
side.
around you first before you do that.
Oh God, we're going poltergeist in this bitch.
Watch it just
Red,
cut the rope
red!
off. The rope's gonna be cut off, and then you're gonna be lost on the other side.
So
The
it's
lament was put in my pocket.
okay. So you tie a rope around you, 50 feet. The basin. You can climb into the basin, and then you'll drop into the basin. Does that make sense? So you're climbing into this large pool of swirling mist, and then you'll fall into the mist.
I would put my head in first, like kind of like you put your head in a pool and you're trying to look around.
Yeah.
And obviously I probably wouldn't see anything, so I would swing my feet over, give one last look to Cal and Ook, and everybody, say, "Hold on to the rope, please."
Strangely for you, when you put your face into the mist, it is inviting and warm.
This place gives me pause, so I'll be right back.
And you drop into the mist. 50 feet, right? And it was Cal and Ook holding it. Cal and Ook make athletics checks.
Please don't let go, please.
Oh wait, that's acrobatics. Oops.
Even more.
Garbage.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's fine.
And Elrendy's dead.
Comes
Elves
back,
can't
an evil
be
boss.
that heavy. Come on.
Oh, her token
Well, I
spawn.
I feel like there's more factors
black
at play
screen.
when she's dipping into a black pool
She should have a black
to
screen right
another
now.
blade.
Randy, you fall. And then all of a sudden, as you fall to the edge of your rope, as you look around, you smell lilac. The same incense as you smelled when you walked in before. Same incense that the All-Sight oracles inhale for visions from the All-Sight. However, you have not been able to fall far enough to see anything else. All around you is just purple black smoke. But you are hanging by your stomach 50 feet. As Ook and Kyle are straining to hold the rope, and the rope is pulled taut.
Well, hopefully she is okay.
Are
I
you
have
saying
no
anything?
idea how this works.
Oh, I think you're muted.
Yeah. You
Oh
muted
my god,
her.
yeah, sorry. So I wanted to roll a if it would be okay to roll a religion check to be affirmative in the action of letting go around the rope around me because of the lilac smell. The lilac smell results so directly towards incense and oracle and all sight and all that religious stuff that I wanted to roll a religion check to see if I felt very comfortable in letting go.
Okay.
Ooh.
With a 4, you are very comfortable. You want to untie yourself? Or do you want to climb up? Or do you want to try to shout? Or
I'll try to shout first. Yeah, I would like to shout and just like, hey!
out through the mist you hear, hey.
I don't know if I can go through.
We don't hear anything up here.
You do. Out of the mist,
Oh,
you
we
just
do.
hear a voice carry out.
That's what it is. Okay.
Does
I
that
don't
mean pull
see
up?
anything.
Can we pull you up now?
I think I should let go.
Don't do that.
I pull up the dagger.
You pull the dagger.
Ook is gonna
no,
start
no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
pulling
I'm
up the
kidding.
rope.
Wait! It doesn't. It feels in.
Nope.
feels
Ook is gonna keep pulling it
good.
up. I feel like she's getting like.
I don't know. It's Ook.
You're getting pulled up slowly.
Ugh.
It's gonna take her. It takes her. It's gonna
Drunk
take.
Drunken presence of someone.
It's gonna
I
take her like
undo the
30
rope.
seconds. You undo the rope.
Cal, pull
And I
her
hold
up.
on to it with my hand.
Yeah.
Don't let go, Ren.
It feels like the all sight.
Don't do it.
You're slowly being pulled up, very slowly. You're with what they have. You're probably about 45 feet down, and about every 12 seconds you go up about a foot.
It could be a trick. Don't do it.
So you're just kind of slowly.
Ook is like pulling as fast as she can.
Cal said it was the below. So pull me up.
The man barely remembers his own name. Don't
That's
do it.
true, actually.
I said, what now?
Exactly.
So what this
Just
will,
help me pull her up.
what this would look like as you're being slowly pulled up. I'm gonna bring your token back on just to show you.
Actually, would you mind if I made a check to hold on to the rope? Because
Hey.
I untied it from myself. I'm holding on to it.
By chance.
Make an athletics check.
Sounds like you really want to go in.
That's the point. Well, I want it to be authentic.
You wanted to be a chance of you going.
So Cal, as you're pulling, all of a sudden the rope it comes flying up, and the rope flies out of the mist, and Alrendi is not
no.
attached to it.
What did you do?
Poor
Ook starts
flooding.
calling out for Ren to see if she can
8
reply.
strength.
Well, Cal still have his wings.
Yeah.
Cal's gonna jump in.
Cal jumps in. Okay.
Yes!
Cal dives in with his long angelic
Let's go,
wings
Lion, let's
unfurled,
go.
and he floats into it. When you do that, what do you want to tell Cyril?
Oh my god. The music stopped as soon as you asked that.
I'll tell Cyril to return to the group.
Okay.
And he'll return to the group. Oh, never mind. He's going in the wall.
Oh, my bad. I got him. Cyril's dying. So Cal, Alrendi let go of the rope. Cal dove into the mist after her, wings unfurled.
I did not let go of the rope intentionally.
Ook, you have pulled the rope up all the way, and then you watch Cal dive in. Roak, Varric, and Roach, you all watch this happen. Eros chuckles.
I want to kill him.
Varric will stay next to Eros.
Ook is angry.
Damn, y'all just like.
Ook is gonna
surrounded
grab
him.
arrows. Can I grab him?
Yeah.
if anybody wants to stop me. She's gonna drag him over to the pit.
I'll stop you.
You can try.
I will try.
Hey,
Cyril's gonna act on his own now that
I just
What's
put
his
stuff in
name's
the
going?
game. You guys choose where the game goes.
Roak lets out a deep sigh and then jumps in.
All right. Rock dives in too.
Oh my god!
Cyril's looking into the pool, and he points at it and looks at Ook.
Fuck it, dude. Uka's gonna grab arrows and jump into the goddamn portal too.
Guys, no!
I'm gonna stop. I stop you.
Then you're gonna have to
Make
carry
athletics
both
check.
my way and
Yeah,
his.
you have to make an athletics check against her to try to stop her.
I'll be pulling on Eros instead of Ook. So
I could have been
if they both go in, I'll stay back.
Okay.
Cyril pulls on Varric.
Athletics.
Oak's going in with Eros.
And then Varric is also being pulled by Cyril at the same time.
Oh, no.
Damn it, Lemon, what'd you do?
I rolled poorly.
Cyril walks over, grabs Varric, and just throws him into the mist.
And no, they go in together. I'll say they go in together.
So, Roach, you're sitting there now in this room by yourself.
So
Not what I want.
here's the thing. Is I have shit that I need to go and do, and I can't go to the below. But all my allies just jumped into a fucking portal.
Do you think you're going to the below?
That's what Cal
Absolutely.
said.
Absolutely.
That's what Cal said.
That's what Cal said.
Cal.
That's what Cal said. That's
The guy
what I
with no
think
memories.
It is then.
That's,
The guy
that's
with
what
no
it is.
memory.
That's what he said with the 12.
It's the only information that I got.
Yeah, that's true.
I wasn't
I
gonna
mean,
use that.
you
17.
just saw me being pulled in too by Cyril.
You still see this throw him in.
Did he do like that?
Well, that's the thing, though, is that I know my allies ran in there.
If somebody
But-
dies in all of this, I will commission artwork for your character because I'm sorry.
Hey, I mean, we had a choice.
Hey, I wasn't being forced by you. I got
Mark
forced
is the only one.
This is-
Mark's
is
just
fucked.
going. He's died
This is
once
really
already. He's not
fucked.
doing it again. You have the best chance with Almadoon, though.
So does the under the legs dunk with Varric?
Give me the don't.
Poor Varric.
Varric got dunked. So Roach, you just standing there looking
Cool.
at the mist alone.
Eric. Remember our Roach. Yeah, we don't
Well,
share anything.
that's the thing, is I still have to worry about my home, and I can't fucking go to a below.
If you just stay there and we come back, it's okay. But that's not okay.
Yeah. Well,
You can always
Fuck.
roll like I did.
It's a good thing Cal can fly.
I'm gonna have to catch
yeah,
Cyril
with
because
the
then-
entire
For how
group
long?
going-
If Cal would have grabbed me and flew up, we'd still see Roak fall down.
if he would have grabbed you.
That's
Yeah.
true,
If
yeah.
yeah,
he
that
could
was my
fly back
intention
up.
was to like find and grab before they hit
If we're going to
whatever
the
floor
below.
was in the below.
So fucking stupid.
Damn it! I don't know what I would do.
If there's a way in, there's a way out.
Suddenly,
Well, you're-
out of the portal, Cyril's hand burst out of the puddle,
Yeah,
You're
death
cha-
is always
well,
way up.
you're chaotic
beckoning
neutral.
Roach.
Chaotic neutral takes chances.
You can always roll and just
Yep.
do even as this, odd as that, and
Yeah,
do like
that's
a
what you want
d6.
to do too. And it also,
Yeah, you got to do that. You got to roll for your little buddy Varric.
yeah, how much of attachment do you have to Varric?
Mm-hmm.
Very little.
But you're contractually obligated
But there's some.
to do all that Dory
There's some.
spear stuff. So your student just fell through.
There, there is a contractual obligation for 2 people in there.
That's true.
True. But are they worth
You're
it?
assuming we're gonna die in the below. Come on.
You've
better
developed
prepare
some
for this.
sentimental feelings, you know, away from your hive mind. Come on.
If
Come
you're
on,
doubting
admit
it,
it.
you should probably jump. Because you're like, I don't know. Then that means you definitely probably should not jump. So you should jump.
Do
Click,
it.
clack
do
noises.
It, do it.
Go! Jump, jump, jump. We die together.
What if this is just an archway?
It's fucked.
Yeah, what if this goes to the
To be
flame?
real though, I could picture Roach just going and sitting by the wall for like a couple hours and then being like, oh, all right.
I'm okay with
Is
that.
there
Just
any-
pop
Find
out
another
a few
group.
hours later.
Besides that book that's ripped up, is there anything else in this room?
There was a so there was the strong smell of burning leather. There was the basin with the fog, 2 cages with 2 skeletons that lie motionless. A dagger sits on the desk at the south. A tomb bound in taut leather with all its pages ripped out next to the dagger on the desk.
Can I go look at the dagger?
Sure.
Being as we didn't get a chance to do this shit.
So when you pull out the dagger and look at it, you realize it is the same ornate dagger that you pulled from Aspasia. And that was found on the floor in the den.
I'll keep that dagger.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go down here.
You got it? If you want to see where he's going, if you have a blind screen, you might have to look on Twitch
Yeah.
to get his view. The basin now, that's the basin where the lammet was floating and has been taken, so now it's just a greenish fog pool.
Can I like reach my hand down into it?
Yeah, so as you reach into it, it has it's almost like a prickling feeling, like when you get like shocked by something. So when you reach down into it, it's almost like an overabundance of arcane energy.
This might be dumb. Can I try and wave some of the fog up and breathe it in?
Okay. Make a wisdom save. El Terrell. It's like this thought just keep kind of replays in your mind over and over. El Terrell ruined peace and prosperity across all of Erenel with his selfish actions. Maybe if you toll the bell, it will change the world. But only if you can find a dictor.
Predictor. And then was there anything else down in this room?
So that room's
Oh, shit.
really empty. Before a dictor the tolls end. So that door is open now. But there's nothing else really in that room. But with your perception, you can hear the faint snarl and whimper of gnolls.
Nope, I can see those bottom two.
You can see them? Okay.
Yep.
They're, from what you can see, let me check your vantage point. Okay. So you can see a couple things from your vantage point. One is in the center of that room is a stone table. Upon the table, you can see 2 masks. They look to be porcelain masks, 4 empty bottles, and a bowl of green liquid. You can see that the masks are split down the middle. One side is white and one side is black.
Is it dark in here, or are those braziers lit?
The braziers are lit. And the gnolls are, the 2 that you can see look like they're looking away towards someone or something. And they don't notice your presence from this point.
Well, this could be useful, so I'm going to attempt to creep up to the thing and get a vial.
Make a stealth check. A 9. As you step into the room, the two gnolls that you can see kind of look over their shoulder. They hear like a creaking sound. And
I
you,
still have the cultist robes on too.
they look over their shoulders at you as you walk in. They see you. They don't react.
I'm gonna move to that table if I can. See if anything changes.
Sure. So when you walk into the room, more stuff comes visible to you. One is you can see now a couple different gnolls. You can see the two gnolls that you saw before. You see two gnoll scouts that resemble the gnolls that you were attacked by. But then you see a third gnoll. This gnoll looks to be more shamanistic. He has many ordained things around his neck, some of which resemble the porcelain masks that you see. But he also has very large eyes resembling what Ikanik had on her palm, around her neck, like a necklace.
Excuse me, who?
The gnoll shaman.
No.
Oh.
Who? Ikanik had.
Oh,
on her
sorry.
palm?
I'll run it. Too many characters. Too many characters.
There's two.
Also, you see a statue. The statue is a large humanoid. There's no discerning figures. It just looks like a marble statue, but there's a large arcane eye that resembles the neck and Arendi's palm on the center of the forehead. There's also a open wooden chest. The chest is open, and there are dozens and dozens of these lavender purple flowers around the gnolls.
All right.
Yeah, there it is. What a know it
So
all.
the gnolls just settled, and are they still looking at me?
They're watching you. They're not hostile, but they're definitely paying attention to you because you are not a gnoll.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and fill one of the or two of the vials up.
Okay. As you feel the vial, a gnoll snaps at you. You must wear a mask when you feel the vial.
I'll put the mask on.
As you put on the mask, roll a d10.
Such a mastermind, Bruce.
When
What
you roll a
did you have
5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you are on the light side. You feel hope and enlightenment and a love for your companions and your homeland and your hive. You have a sense of you're like a glass half full kind of person as you feel this greenish potion.
All right. I'm gonna fill two of them if I can.
Okay. Once you drink the potion, you must leave the flask.
I'm gonna drink one. I want to see what this shit is. Why
Oh.
didn't you guys give me time?
roll a d6. Okay. Sec. For every being of light is a being of darkness. No matter who you choose to follow, there's always something that mirrors it. This is the result of the great sacrifice.
So that's like information that came to me from this.
Yeah, it's almost like an epiphany that you had. It's almost like when you drank the potion, you just get this intuition.
I'm gonna put both flasks down, put the mask back, and then I'll jump into the portal.
The Dark Mist portal?
Yes.
Okay. So you dive into the portal. And as you dive into the portal, all 6 of you see swirling dark mists floating around you, and you fall. You fall. And you fall.
Is it like a free falling or like a sinking?
It's like when you have a dream that you're falling.
Ugh.
You get that weird gut feeling. You're not sure for how long you fall. You just continue falling, 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 falling. And then you hear this faint sound. Ting, ting, ting. And it sounds almost like a blacksmith's hammer smashing into a forge. And then what was once a comforting lavender smell. The air becomes hot and humid.
Mhm.
That's what we'll pin for
Fire
tonight's
point.
game, and we'll pick up next week and see what happens.
And we just jumped into a big black abyss.
You just jump into the abyss.
Ah, we took a risk, and look at where we are now.
Before each of you leave,
I didn't take the risk.
everyone in Foundry, roll a d20 for me. Because I want to see where you all land in this place.
What do you mean took a risk, Granny? You didn't take a risk. I threw you in.
Oh God,
No,
you the frog
you
got
said
the
it.
same
I said I didn't take the risk. You did it.
10, 13,
You
26.
sound pissed. Come on.
46.
I fell.
Me and Cal, that's right. Okay.
52.
Oh, Lemon, you know what you're doing. Uh-huh.
I did want to let go, but I fell.
Okay. So next week, Saturday, you guys think you'll be able to play when you're at the
Mhm.
campsite? Because
Sable says nah.
Of
Oh,
course.
well,
Sable, of course.
Lemon and Sable are going on a
Sable
camping
and
trip.
I are, yeah, we're gonna go on a friend house stay with his other friends, and
gotcha.
he's feeling like a nah. So
Okay.
All right.
You
No
guys
worries.
plan this out? You're gonna make us take a week off?
nope.
This happens?
I
Big
said that we're
cliffhanger,
gonna go
come
to
on.
a secluded room and play D&D, and he's like, that probably won't work on laptops.
That's true.
It's all
There
good.
is no testament to how wrong that could go.
So, are we going to be in different areas, or don't we know that yet?
It's a collective number, so it's just where you guys fall.
All right. You're welcome for adding 20 to that
Follow
roll.
the deep
It's actually a
abyss to
time loop like
hell.
Umbrella Academy. We're all gonna end
Oh,
up in
wait.
different years.
I'm
Who's gonna
really
eat the dragon
scared.
heart? Someone should eat it on the way down to just
yes.
amplify the randomness.
Oh god.
No.
That'd be Bart.
I mean,
He's the
I-
one that has it.
I have it. Yeah, I'm gonna
All
be
right,
eating
Vark,
it.
eat
I
the
mean, this is
dragon
your
heart on
chance.
the way down. Let's see what you got.
You want to
I
eat
don't
it?
have a lament.
As an act of
Not yet.
rebellion, Cyril
Let's
has
just
you-
force him to do everything that he doesn't want to do.
Well, he talks the least, so might as well.
We dragged the captain and the drunk statue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So what?
The captain goes down with ship,
Drunk
right?
statue
We're about to
person.
take over the below.
Calico has a good point in
It's
chat.
not
What
the blow. It's absolutely not the blow. It
That's how
cannot
a
be.
character dies.
if Varric eats the heart and dies, his dead body just falls.
That's gonna be worth it.
No,
Come
you
on,
roll
Varric, you
right
got
now.
it.
He's
Roll.
just chilling on Cyril right now. Cyril brought him with him, so
Did you
Cyril
eat it
literally
now?
just grabbed him, put him on his shoulder, and then jumped down.
You know, maybe.
I got a nat 20. I can say that.
What is it? What is the dragon heart thing? Is it a D6?
It's a D10, I
It's a
think.
D10.
1d10.
If you roll a 1, you die. If you roll a 2, 3, or 4. Okay, 7. You get advantage on next game.
Yeah, all next
Hey,
game you get
yeah,
advantage.
that's
That's
good.
crazy.
Every roll you have is advantage in the next game.
Okay.
Let's make a note.
You're just like
you're
munching
gonna
on the
need that.
sword as you're falling into the abyss.
Just fall. He's like, "Rah."
Might as well.
Look at that nice shirt. Look at that shirt.
You
Yeah.
got peckish on the
Look at that hat too. All right, so next game for us is Monday. We'll be back with Rise of Harlock. They'll be dealing with a Void Dragon and the Fallen Star.
I'm there.
Thursday we'll do some map making. This won't be on Saturday, so Saturday we'll probably do something to fill its place. And then, holy shit, that's a new week after that, which means I get to do a State of Erenel next month. Yay!
I love
Well,
those.
we got a
Never
carry
know.
for next session, so I'm hyped.
It's gonna be awesome. So
we
feel
need a long rest because I have no
Watch
spells
him
left.
get double ones.
thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate all those bits, the gifted subs, the follows, the raid. It all meant a lot. If you like what you saw, hit the follow button. If you want to play Living Erenel with us, which is a Discord-wide 5th edition game, join our Discord because invites are going to be going up next month. Kakan Panda, thanks for the follow. Thanks for hanging with us, and we'll see you on Monday if you're not in Discord. Have a good night. Want to meet you guys quick?